the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's up and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to today's live stream. We've got our first look at the Dallas Cowboys today since, December, January? It has been many moons since we have seen our Dallas Cowboys play, and the Cowboys are back, baby. They sure are. This is the first opening game of the preseason for our Dallas Cowboys, and things are different in Dallas Cowboys land. A lot of things are different in Rams land as well. Got to make sure that I pay attention to the Rams fans who are out there watching this live stream, but you already know, ladies and gentlemen, I am here rocking the Dallas Cowboys get up. Let's go. Shout out to everyone who was in the chat room early for this live stream. So a shout out to Father Time, Gary Streen, who is in the house. Who else is in here? Gary, thanks for gifting out that membership. We've got Prod in the house, Prod by Dragon in the house here as well. Father Time, Rhonda, what is up, Rhonda? Father Time, Robert Samora, what's going on? Chuck in the house. Man, you guys are here bright and early. Appreciate y'all. See you later. Also checking in. Y'all, it's happening. We're back. What up, Cody Devitt? Welcome back, homie. Remember you from basketball. Good to have y'all here. Fired up for this game today. Dallas Cowboys on TV once again. John Dietz in the house. What's up, John? How you doing, man? Stanley is in the house. Stanley Copeland saying thank you and hello. We've got Anna. Looks like Anna T is in the house. Annette SC. Love it. Let's go. Appreciate you, Robert Samora. 19 months strong, dude. Cheers to you, my friend. And Rhonda says it's good to be here, Jeremy. Looks like Jermaine is in the house. Hazer is in the house. Guys, we got a squad today. Let's do this thing. So, Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles Rams. This game will be in L.A., guys. So, Dallas Cowboys technically away on this one. But you know the Dallas Cowboys reach goes far. Shout out to Maria La Chica. Thanks, Maria. Thank you for checking in. Hazer saying, let's effing go. You already know. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and just dive right into this one. We're going to start by taking a look at our Dallas Cowboys, and we're going to start by taking a look at the Dallas Cowboys defense coming into 2025. Biggest question mark about our defense, obviously, was based off of last year. Last year, Dallas Cowboys defense struggled, man. Dallas Cowboys needed to make some changes. We've yet to see Trayvon Diggs and Deron Bland on the field at the same time. It's like when one guy's in, one guy's out. There's just issues. Someone's always hurt with this Dallas Cowboys team. But hopefully that's not the case. What is the case is that Micah Parsons has requested a trade. Whether he will actually be traded or not, I do not know. We still don't know for sure what's going to happen, if the man's going to get paid or not. Right now on ESPN, he has a questionable tag. Huinery, thank you for checking in. Brandy, thank you for checking into the chat there as well. So the biggest question mark here for our Dallas Cowboys is Micah Parsons. Will he play this season for Dallas? We will find out soon enough. Shout out to Alec M saying Joe Milton playing should be cool to watch. Joe Milton is the backup quarterback here for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys no longer have Cooper Rush. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Cooper Rush has moved on. Cooper Rush is no longer a Dallas Cowboy backup quarterback. He will be a backup quarterback for Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. Meanwhile, we do get a new guy, and we'll get to that here in a second. But let's talk about the defense here really quick. So, couple of changes here, starting with Marshawn Nealand on this side. Obviously, last year we had Dante Fowler on that side from the I don't even know where I'm getting that information from. What I do know is that we have Marshawn Nealon in right now. Next to him is going to be Mozzie Smith, questionable to play today. I don't think he will be playing today. I don't see whether you would risk him. And next to him, Osa Odigizua, and of course, Micah Parsons. Parsons, the biggest question mark on this squad. Now, we've got Marist Liufau over here on one side, and he was a middle linebacker. Well, I guess he was swapping in and out with Eric Kendricks, but Liufau is going to be on the left side. Jack Sanborn going to be in the center. Shout out to Tom saying every team is circling the Titans on their schedule this season. Tighten up. I think every team is circling. What's up, Rising Rhino? Thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate you. Yo, Rising Rhino said today on one of his live streams that he was doing not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 live streams today. What the actual what, bro? Like, that's bonkers, dude. Shout out to you. Kudos to you. I could never. Honestly, even if I didn't have a 4-month-old downstairs, I could never do 4 live streams in one day. My voice would go out. I had too much going on right now. 4 live streams today and tomorrow. 8 streams in 2 days, bro. God bless America. Cheers to you, my friend. Salud. Shout out to Rising Rhino. Thanks for checking in, homie. Shout out to Sam, who's also in the chat. Alec M is in the chat. Mr. O Universe. Sam saying, what a beautiful thing. And his chain. Let's effing go. You already know, bro. How about it? Okay, so new name out here. Now, we were expecting to see DeMarvion Overshown. He will probably end up getting this. DeMarvion Overshown will probably be the starting strong side linebacker. We are going to see Kenneth Murray Jr. in here today, and we may see a rotation out of that as well. And for those of you guys who don't know him, he was the linebacker for the Chargers for a couple of years. He played for the Titans last season, speaking of the Titans, whoever brought that up earlier. And here he is now for the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, Trayvon Diggs and Jaron Bland. The man who has the most franchise interceptions in a single year with Trayvon Diggs, and the man who holds the NFL record for the most pick sixes in a single season. Yeah, those are our corners. That being said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We were terrible on defense last year. Losing Dan Quinn hurt way more than we had expected defensively, and the Dallas Cowboys need a new well, let's see what this new coaching staff for the Dallas Cowboys can bring to the table. Of course, Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker are going to be our safeties moving forward this season. I'm going to scroll down just a hair here as well. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the offense because things have changed here as well for you Dallas Cowboys fans, in case you did not know. In case you did not know. Of course, Dak Prescott is healthy again. He tore his hamstring, did not have a very great start to the season regardless of the hamstring tear or not, but there weren't very many options downfield for the Dallas Cowboys, and this is going to change because we picked up, obviously, this man right here in George Pickens. Now, George Pickens on one side, CeeDee Lamb on the other. That reminds me of the CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper kind of combo that we had when we were one of the top scoring, if not the top scoring offense in the NFL. Now, we had Kellen Moore at the time as our offensive coordinator. Things are different now. We also have Brian Schottenheimer as the new head coach. And things are going to be – this is going to be an interesting year for our Dallas Cowboys. I think the Dallas Cowboys can legitimately make a run at the playoffs. We, last year, had to run the football with Rico Dowdle, bro. Like, that's what we had. Like, that's literally what we had with Rico Dowdle. This year, we've got Javonte Williams, who – we know Javonte Williams can put up numbers. We saw what he did with the Denver Broncos. It could have been better, but of course the Denver Broncos had their own issues with a faulty offensive line. This is one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, always has been, and with Jerry Jones out there, always will be, which is a weird thing to say. I got to give credit to the Dallas Cowboys offensive line that has always been pretty good. But Javonte Williams is one of our running backs. He's not the only one, though. So Javonte Williams is probably going to be the starting running back, but we're definitely going to see a running back by committee. Miles Sanders is behind him. Yes, Miles Sanders, who used to play with the Philadelphia Eagles. He had a year when he was like in between teams where he went over to the Carolina Panthers, but now he's here with the Dallas Cowboys. And then behind both of those guys who are already proven talents, we've got the rookie Jaden Blue. So Jaden Blue is another good choice. I'd like to see what he can do this season. Our pass catchers, y'all. And we're going to see a lot of different pass catchers today, but we know we've got CeeDee Lamb on one side, George Pickens on the other, and Jalen Tolbert in the slot. But Kevontae Turpin is still on the squad. We've also got Jonathan Mingo and Ryan Flournoy on the squad still, all those guys from last year, so nothing has changed there. Behind them in the pecking order, we'll have Trayshawn Holden, we'll have Jalen Brooks and Jalen Cooper as third-string wide receivers. We'll see how far down this depth chart we go. I think with the backup and the depth that the Dallas Cowboys have, these names are familiar. At least Kevontae Turpin, Jonathan Mingo, and Ryan Flournoy are familiar names. I think the Dallas Cowboys will be able to get it done. I think Joe Milton, who will probably be the starting quarterback and probably get most of the lion's share of this one here out of Tennessee, guys. Joe Milton, 25 years of age, 2024 regular season, y'all. Let's go ahead and pull up some additional information here. Now, in the 2024 regular season, looks like 241 yards, 1 touchdown. Not a whole lot of time here. Not a whole lot of time, but we will see. We will see what happens. Joe Milton was the backup out there in New England. Go ahead and put this right back where it needs to go. There we go. All set. Beautiful. So, Joe Milton going to get the start here today. Maybe. I don't even know if Dak Prescott's going to get the start. I doubt it. I doubt that we'll see Dak Prescott play today. Shout out to Chad saying Nation in the house. We got Space checking in as well saying let's go Dallas. My beautiful wife Christina in that chat area saying what's up gorgeous. How you doing? Hey, you got a man? Let me holla at you. Let me holla holla. Let me holla holla holla. She says woo football. Bringing it back. Yeehaw. Y'all ready for some of that? Here we go. I'm ready for some of that. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, guys, offensive line here for the Dallas Cowboys. Tyler Guyton on one side. Tyler Smith next to him at left guard. Cooper Beebe is going to be the center for this unit as long as he stays healthy, a solid center. You've also got Brock Hoffman out there. Let me take a look. Brock Hoffman is actually not even listed right here. He's actually listed as the backup center. They've moved Tyler Booker into this spot, which is interesting. And then Terrence Steele going to be the offensive tackle. Of course, Jake Ferguson still the tight end here for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, let's go, Dallas Cowboys. Here are the stats, guys. These are last year's numbers, and this is the power rankings heading into 2025. So, as you can see, it was not a great year for the Stars. It was not a great year for my Dallas Cowboys. And that's okay, guys. You can't win them all. It's going to be a new season moving forward. Steve N in the house. What up, Steve N? How you doing? Now, offensively, with Cooper Rush throwing the football for half the season, and only really just having CeeDee Lamb and Jake Ferguson out there as your pass catchers. Brandon Cooks, we know Brandon Cooks wasn't that great. That's why we shipped him off again. And Jalen Tolbert, which I like Jalen Tolbert, but we know he's at best a wide receiver 3. So here's I'm seeing spots. I was staring at that light for too long. Oh, man. Okay, points per game offensively, putting up 20 points per game, about 21 points per game, good for 21st in the NFL. In the middle of the pack, it came to yards per game, 327.5. I think we'll see a lot more than that. Smash them free subs, says Richard Carr. Appreciate you, Richard Carr. Thanks for checking in, dude. Okay, guys, yards per play, the Dallas Cowboys offensively. Bottom of the table here, getting just close to that bottom 6. 5 yards per play is what they averaged. Third down efficiency, again, bottom half of the table here at 23rd, and they were second to last. Oh, my gosh, that hurts to say out loud. It was second to last in scoring inside of the red zone. This will not happen again in 2025. Mark my words. Call me crazy if you want to call me crazy, bro. The Dallas Cowboys, these numbers, they will not look like this by week 3. I guarantee you it's going to look very different, guys. It's going to look very different. I can promise you that. Now, defensively, this is an absolute mess. And this also will not look this way. Honestly, it can go one way or the other, believe it or not. It could look even worse if Micah Parsons does not play. But if Micah Parsons does stick around, these numbers could definitely improve, and they should definitely improve here for the Dallas Cowboys. Last season, they gave up the second most points per game, allowing 27.5 points per game on average. And they were dead last when it came to red zone efficiency defensively. They let everyone score. 75% success rate to opposing teams in the red zone. This cannot and it will not happen again in 2025. On third downs, if they ever faced a third down, they were pretty good. But most of the time, when you're giving up 5.5 yards per play, you never even have to face a third down, because if you're giving up 5.5, almost 6 yards per play, you get first down, second down, first down, second down, first down, second down, and you march all the way down the field. This, you got to take with a grain of salt. This third down efficiency, the reason that it's so successful is because it's such a small sample size, because teams never even had to deal with a third down against the Dallas Cowboys last year. They just kept moving the chains. And I really need that to stop for my own heart and for my own mental health, because if the Dallas Cowboys can't get the job done defensively, it's going to be a long season. Viking for life, I see you. Preseason, just looking at the rookies trying to make the teams. That is facts. What's up, Viking for life? We got Richard Carr, Sr., Rise and Rock and Rhino. We got Rhino's squad in the house right now. Football time, football time, football time. It sure is, Rising Rhino. Chuck Diesel, what's up? Saying salute to the mods. Shout out to you, Chuck. Shout out to Chuck. Shout out to those of you guys who are out here helping support this channel and just giving us a few minutes of your time today. Really do appreciate it, y'all. Okay, so we got the stats, we got the offense, we got the defense. Dallas Cowboys schedule opens up like this. Now, we do have 2 more preseason games. We've got one against the Baltimore Ravens at home in Dallas, another one against the Atlanta Falcons at home there as well. And then we move on to week 1. Week 1 will be against the Philadelphia Eagles at Philadelphia. This will be an interesting game. Week 2 will be on the 14th, so they'll get a 10-day break between that. They've got another divisional matchup against the New York Giants. So this will clearly shake up the division, and these 2 wins or 2 losses or 1-1 is going to make a huge impact on the Dallas Cowboys' playoff chances moving forward. Right out the gate, if they drop 2 games, which they're not going to lose to the New York Giants, that's just not going to happen. And they better not lose to the Chicago Bears either. But, of course, Ben Johnson being the new head coach, I like the Chicago Bears this year. I really do. I know. But I like my Dallas Cowboys more. Honestly, my gut tells me that we're probably going to go, I don't know, 2-1 after the first 3 games. But after the first 3 games here, I think the Dallas Cowboys might stumble out the gate right here. I could be wrong. I picked them to actually win because I'm voting with my heart for our pick'ems, but my mind says that the Philadelphia Eagles might still have what it takes, even though they lost a ton of defensive pieces. New York Giants, guys, New York Giants, we know what they are. And then, of course, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Chicago Bears. I think the Cowboys should be able to win that one here as well. Okay, we talked about the away team. We talked about my Dallas Cowboys, our Dallas Cowboys. Let's take a look at the LA Rams. Okay, guys, let's start by taking a look at the stats for the LA Rams. Now, a couple of things are different here for the LA Rams. First things first, Matthew Stafford, questionable with the health here. I love your streams because you remind me of a weatherman because of the way that you're standing. Thanks, Kid Flash. I'm here for you, homie. Thanks for sticking around, dude. I'm going to be here all day. We're going to have a storm on the West Coast over here with the LA Rams getting a lot of rain. It's going to be thundering over there as the Dallas Cowboys crash down on top of them today. So that's what we're going to be seeing. And on the other side, it's going to be a drought. I don't know. Hopefully the drought is on this side. Hopefully the drought is on this side. And the LA Rams don't get the win today. Of course, it's preseason. It doesn't matter. But for the mental stability and the mental standpoint of this Dallas Cowboys team, it matters a lot. It also matters a lot to these LA Rams. Now, last season, the Los Angeles Rams were pretty mid. Even though they made the playoffs and they won the NFC West, the NFC West is a very tightly contested division. And in 2025, literally any team can win that division. And in case you don't know who the teams are in the NFC West, you've got the Seahawks, you've got the Cardinals, the 49ers, and the LA Rams. Those are the 4 teams, and any one of them can win that division. I'm telling you, yes, even the Arizona Cardinals can get it done. Okay, so taking a look over here. 22 points per game, good for 19th in the NFL. Not a whole lot better than the Dallas Cowboys, but those are the numbers. Yards per game, 333 yards per game. That's good for 14th in the league. That actually is top half. Remember, 32 teams in the NFL. The midway point would be 16. So they are top half right there. Also top half when it comes to yards per play, so 5.4 yards per play. Third down efficiency and red zone efficiency, we do get to the bottom of the table here. 36% success rate here for the Los Angeles Rams and 51% success rate inside of the red zone. When they get inside the red zone, they score on 51% of their plays inside the red zone or inside of their red zone opportunities. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, defense. Defensively, they were one of the best red zone defenses in the NFL, holding teams down less than 50% success rate. Dallas Cowboys should take notes there. I think this is one of the biggest issues. This was hands down the biggest issue for the Dallas Cowboys. Red zone efficiency on defense. The defense trying to get the stop right there. I expect the Niners to be bad again this year, says Alec M in the chat. Robert Zamora saying it is going good. What about you? We got Thurman Norton in the house. What up, Thurman Norton? Thanks for checking in. Dakota saying 11-1 in year 4. Reading some more of these comments out here. Courtroom Cat has checked in. What up? Fresh Fielder has checked in. What up, Fresh Fielder? Appreciate you guys. Let's go, y'all. Rass is in the house. Won Super Bowl MVP with Prescott in year 3 through 4 touchdowns. Ran one in and no picks. Ross Small saying, nighttime greetings, Mario and crew. Ross from Barbados in the effing place right now. What up, man? How you doing? Welcome to Football Nation. Okay, guys. So, Rams, they're coming into this one power ranked number 9, which seemed a little high for me considering that only one of these statistics is inside of the top 10. But the reason that they're saying this, the reason that the Rams are getting so much praise is because they have picked up this man right here. Yes, Cooper Kupp is gone. Yes, remember that, guys. The LA Rams this year no longer have Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp has moved on to the Seattle Seahawks. Instead, though, they did pick up Davante Adams. And Davante Adams is an absolute stud. And Puka Nacua is also an absolute stud. Holds the NFL rookie record for the most receiving yards by a rookie. Pretty good stats right there, if I do say so. And we know what Davante Adams is. Yes, he's on the older side of things, but boy, can this guy ball out. I'm telling you. Now, Matthew Stafford will be the starting quarterback for the regular season, guys. It looks like Matthew Stafford is healthy. Now, he is questionable. He's not going to be playing this one, but he should be good to go. Let's read this right here. Reading the comments left on ESPN about Matthew Stafford, it says, Rams coach Sean McVay said on Thursday that Matthew Stafford, with his back injury, will resume practicing on Monday. If his preliminary workout before Saturday's preseason opener against the Dallas Cowboys goes well, Adam Grossbard of the Orange Register reports that he will be available to play today for at least a drive, but we'll see. Stafford has back issues lately, says Alec M. Sure does. Nuka will be the go-to guy. Honestly, I think they'll have 2 go-to guys. I think this is going to be like a Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, or like, I don't know, an A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith kind of situation. Maybe even like Evans and Godwin kind of situation. You've got 2 studs right here in Adams and Nacua. That is going to be very difficult to contain. The good news is the Dallas Cowboys, if they can stay healthy, will have Trayvon Diggs on one and Deron Bland on the other. So let's see what the Dallas Cowboys can do. I like the Cowboys' corners. I wonder if they're going to be good enough to keep the LA Rams at bay. So, offensive line here, of course, we will have Tutu Atwell there as well. We know he's not a number 1 guy. No worries, Kyle. Thanks for checking in. We got Superstar in the house as well. What about the new tight end? He's talking about the new tight end, which is going to be Alaric Jackson. Alaric Jackson, Tyler Higbee, Terrence Ferguson, and Colby Parker. Are those the guys you're talking about right now? Davis Allen. Well, we're going to see those guys. Alaric Jackson is your left tackle here. Left tackle, Alaric Jackson. Left guard going to be Steve Avila. Right guard going to be Coleman Shelton. New Jersey out here. New Jersey at center. You're going to have Kevin Dotson at right guard and Rob Havenstein at right tackle. This game is scheduled to start in about 8 minutes, guys. About 8 minutes here. So, Los Angeles Rams defense. This defense has not changed much from last year, guys, and we saw what their defense was last year. There wasn't any big bright spots to get super excited about. Take a look at it one more time. They weren't great. They weren't terrible except for the red zone efficiency. Defense, red zone efficiency, right? Percentage allowed. That's the best part about this defense. Most of the squad is exactly the same. So starting on the left side, you've got Braden Fisk. Next to him, Poona Ford. Then you've got Kobe Turner at your right defensive end. Weak side linebacker is going to be Byron Young. You will have one new name out here in Nate Landman. Over right next to him on your right inside linebacker, Omar Spates and Jared Verse. We got a super chat that just popped in. Let's read this comment from Tom. Tom checks into the chat. Guys, he says, everyone is picking the Titans. He says, everyone is picking the Titans Cowboys Super Bowl. I think it's ridiculous. People think that Dallas will get there. Tom, first of all, thank you for the super chat. Second of all, you are the first person, and this is the first time I have ever heard someone saying Cowboys Titans Super Bowl. Maybe they're picking that because you put down $5 and you could probably win like 50 grand because it's got to be a terrible odds for that to happen. But hey, let's see. Dakota Guthrie checking into the conversation. Dakota says, our defense is the most effective if we get teams in 3rd and 6 or more. We're built to stop the pass run. Defense has been weakness. Cowboys prefer blanket coverage, less obvious blitz packages. Thank you for that comment. We got another person checking in. Preston is in the house. I love offers saying thank you. Pringle is in the house. Trisky is in the house. We got Richard back in the house still as well. Thurman, appreciate you guys. Bro, let's go. It's going to be a good day. Okay, so Nate Landman, Omar Spates, and Jared Verse. This is your front 7 right here, guys. Fisk, Ford, Turner, Verse, Spates, Landman, and Young. Your corners and safeties, your secondary for this unit. On one side, Darius Williams. On the other side, you're going to have Akello Witherspoon. Now you're going to have your 2 safeties out here. 2 safeties. Your free safety is going to be Cameron Kinchins, and you got Cam Curl on the other side there as well. RS saying 6:56 a.m. Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, guys, that's one. Let's take a look at the LA Rams schedule moving forward, shall we? Preseason, guys. Preseason for the LA Rams. They've got the Chargers, all California, coming up. Surf's up, bruh. We've got all California coming up right there. And an all-California Super Bowl could be interesting, too. All-Texas Super Bowl would be even more interesting. But an all-California Super Bowl is actually legitimately possible because both of these teams made the playoffs last season. Both of them made the playoffs last season. Chargers, of course, early round exit to the Houston Texans. And the LA Rams, well, LA Rams haven't been too great except for that Super Bowl that they won with Matt Stafford, 4 years ago? But they are consistent. I would honestly argue that this is the best team in the NFC West. I think there's an argument to say for that. So my point being, next week, a week from today, Chargers and Rams. 2 weeks from today, final preseason game, Rams at Browns. We'll probably see Shedeur Sanders go out there and do his thing again. Now, if we look at week 1, 2, and 3, what do you guys think? What will be the record here for the LA Rams? Type it in the chat, guys. 4,000 to 1 odds. So if you bet $100, hey, my beautiful mama's checked in. What's up, Maria? How you doing? Mama's in the house. You know, you're downstairs. You and Christina are both downstairs. Y'all can both just come upstairs and say hi. You can say hi to everyone, which would be cool. Anyways, okay. Entonces, si quiere decir hola, mami, tú puedes subir y si quieres estar en cámara también, porque aquí vamos a estar. Okay. SU Chalo says Trisky. Quinn saying 0-4 over the 3 games. David Bacco saying 2-1 right now. And Sammy, of course, Sammy. We can bring the whole family up here. That'd be great. That would be cool. Maybe eventually. That would be super cool, says Ross. Saints going to be pretty bad again, I think. I think you're right, Alec. I think you're right. We are 3 minutes away, guys, until we start getting coverage for this game. Let's take another quick look here and see what you guys think. So David Bacco says 0-2. Quinn says that the Rams are going to lose out their first 3 games. I'm going to type it in the chat, guys. How many games will the Rams win? Carr retiring hurt big time. Yeah, for sure. But they picked up Tyler Shuck, Dakota. And Tyler Shuck, I mean, he's not the world's greatest quarterback, but they're going to be fine. By the way, Dakota saying 2 wins right here. What I really like about the Saints this year is the fact that they are getting Kellen Moore, and they're getting a whole bunch of – they've got new coaches that are going to be able to handle this a lot better. They have solid defense, says Dakota. Yeah, because Demario Davis is a dog. Like, they've got some squad. They've got some people out there. But Maria saying just 1 win on this one, says Maria La Chica. David Bacco saying 2 wins here as well. Dakota saying, yeah, he's out of Louisville. Gary Streen saying 8 wins this season. Let's effing go, says Juan Rodriguez. Hilarious, but sad, says Ross. Okay, guys, so those are the 2 teams right there. A quick head-to-head before the game gets started. A quick head-to-head quarterback comparison. Of course, remember, guys, Dak Prescott did not play the full season last year. He only put up just under 2,000 yards. Matthew Stafford, on the other hand, did play the full season, but did not get to 4,000 passing yards. Also played the whole season and only put up 41 rushing yards. We know that he's a pocket passer. When it comes to total touchdowns, Matthew Stafford obviously put up 20 touchdowns, but he played the full season. That's it, guys. Just 20 touchdowns was enough to get to the playoffs. Dak Prescott, 12 touchdowns. They actually... This is a bad number. This is a bad number for Dak Prescott. Whole season for Stafford, 8 interceptions. 9 games for Dak Prescott, 8 interceptions. Yikes, not great. Completion percentage, pretty much the same here. 1 percentage difference between Dak and Matthew Stafford. Stafford was bagged 28 times. Dak Prescott was bagged 21 times. The passer rating advantage Matthew Stafford. We'll see how 2025 goes now that Dak Prescott has 2 elite weapons, because Matthew Stafford all year last year had Cooper Kupp. Well, I guess he missed Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp at different times of the year, so fair. Both of these guys should do better in 2025. Both of them should do better in 2025. Quick look at the defensive comparison. Oh, close my eyes. I don't want to see this. It's actually not so bad. Yards allowed per game. We got crushed on the ground. But honestly, so did the Rams. And they did not do much better than one another. When it came to passing yards allowed, Dallas Cowboys, by the way, the difference here between 11th place and 18th place, guys, 7 yards of a difference in passing yards allowed. It is a tight race when you start getting into those lower echelon teams, those lower level teams. Turnovers forced. Dallas Cowboys did get the advantage here, but again, the difference between 15th place and 12th place was just 2. So a lot of teams tied here with 22 turnovers forced. A lot of teams tied with 20 turnovers forced. And when we look at the sack count, guys, Dallas Cowboys, 52 bags on the year, 38 bags for the LA Rams, so advantage Dallas Cowboys there. My screen has gone black. This game should be starting here. There we go. Game should be starting any moment. What's up, Susan? Welcome back. The Cowboys really bad against the run. They were really bad against the run. Here are the running game. They were also, not only were they bad against the run, they were bad at running the ball. Like, they were not good in either of those categories. Let's see. Let's pull up. We'll go back to that. 1 second. Making a quick adjustment here before the game starts, y'all. Make sure my Gamecast is good to go. Making sure my Gamecasts are good to go. Neither of these teams rushed the football effectively. The Dallas Cowboys definitely a step behind the LA Rams, guys. Dallas Cowboys definitely a step behind the Dallas Rams against the LA Rams. And I'm just now putting it together that I've got the home team on the wrong side and the away team on the wrong side. Preseason mistakes, we'll be tightening those up. Dallas Cowboys will be on this side. LA Rams will be on that side. Oh, great. Here we go. Look at that. We got our first ones of the day, mods. We got our first ones of the day. What's up? Appreciate that. What's up, Courtney? How you doing? Welcome in. Solid silver necklace, says Wade Tuckness, all the way from Mexico. You already know, bro. You already know. Do your chain hang low? Does it wobble to the floor? Does it shine in the light? Is it platinum? Is it gold? Can you throw it over your shoulder? If it's hot, does it make you cold? Do your chain hang low? Hey, is that your chain? My 24 inches is how low I let it hang. Guys, that was music one day. That used to be music. We them boys, says Courtney. Okay, now receiver comparison, these wide receivers did okay. These wide receivers, both cores did okay. Dallas Cowboys did throw the football quite a bit, even with Cooper Rush. 37 targets per game for these wide receivers. They did pick up about 23 of those, so top 10 in most of the categories, top 5 in a couple of them, and average yards per reception was the biggest issue. Dinking and dunking, that'll be interesting. By the way, guys, Brian Schottenheimer going to be the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys moving forward. If he does a great job, regardless of whether or not he does a great job, he is the 10th head coach for this football team. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys out there on the field. Dak does not look suited up like he's going to play today. Don't think that he will be. They're showing some additional stats here. Brian Schottenheimer was the offensive coordinator during the 2023 season. Dak Prescott led the NFL at that time with 36 passing touchdowns back in 2023. A lot of people forget that. Don't forget. By the way, second most by current wide receiver teammates since 2022. Last season, George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb combined, or I guess not last season, just in general, 7,143 receiving yards. Next, the other two guys are Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Now, we've never seen them play side by side, but it will be interesting. We are going to get our kickoff here momentarily. And so, one more thing that I want to bring up, guys, before we do get to kickoff here. I am doing a pick'ems. If you have not signed up for that, if you have not signed up for the weekly pick'ems yet, guys, there it is, plugging it in to the chat. What does that mean? What is weekly pick'ems? Guys, I am giving away $100 at the end of week 1 to someone if you can get all of these right. If you can guess all of these that are right, you will get $100. By the way, you don't have to be 21 to play, but if you are under the age of 18, you do need your parents' consent to play because there is money involved. You don't have to make any bets. It's absolutely free to sign up for this. Absolutely free to sign up for this. This is my way of giving back to you guys for watching this channel, bro. And if you've got friends who need a couple extra bucks, send them the link, bro. Send them the link. Send this link out. Let's make this link go viral. This is what we're doing. All you got to do is pick who the winner will be for each of these games. By the way, I will be covering all of these 4 games here in week 1. So we've got the Thursday matchup. We got the Friday, yes, Friday matchup in week 1. Sunday and Monday Night Football, I will also be covering the Lions and the Packers opener here. So I'm going to be covering the entire NFC North in week 1, but I will be covering the Dallas Cowboys every week because, hello, you know? Okay, I've been doing very well, James Fox. Thanks for asking. Looks like James Jones is in the house saying, yo, good to see you, fam. Jim Jones is back from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the home of Micah. Let's go, bro. Anthony Wanamaker in the house. Preston Moore saying it ties. There is a tiebreaker, guys, and if nobody wins, then the house wins. If nobody wins, then I keep my $100. But we're going to be doing this every single week, Courtney. Every single week we're going to be doing this. So if somebody wins, the deadline is midnight on the 16th. Actually, the deadline is to sign up for this. The deadline is all the way up until week 1, up until the Wednesday, September 3rd. You guys can still sign up for this, but this will bring up later. Again, all you got to do is decide and pick the ones who you think are going to win. If you can get them all right, there is a tiebreaker out there as well. I'll drop the link one more time, guys. Okay, y'all, this game is going to get started. We're about to kick this one off, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. We are so close right now to our next benchmark. Let's see if we can get there today. That's the goal. Let's do this thing. Glad football is back. Green Bay for the win, says Courtney. Okay, Dallas Cowboys. Gonna get this game started here. Waiting for the game cast to get started here. And we'll get this up. So, getting ready to kick off. Dallas Cowboys going to start this one by kicking off here. And we are on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this game started. We're going to get the opening return right here for the LA Rams out to the 20-yard line, and the tackle going to be made at about the 21. Good hit right there. 14 minutes and 54 seconds. 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Dallas Cowboys. for the LA Rams, excuse me, for the LA Rams. So 1st and 10 coming up right now. We've got the drive chart on one side. Let's make sure I get myself settled in. The game cast is up over here as well. Cool. Sweet. All right, y'all. So LA Rams with the football at the 21-yard line. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. This one right up the middle and a gain of about a yard or two. Going up the gut right here. Blake Corum up the middle to the 23-yard line. That brings up a 2nd down and 8, a gain of 2 on this one. So 2nd down and 8. Let's start the clock and keep this one rolling. 2 yards picked up on that. 2nd down and 8 coming up, 14 minutes and 34 seconds. This game is just now getting started. And the Dallas Cowboys, way to get a stop on this one. So they're looking like a 4-man rush. We got a man in motion here for the LA Rams. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, wheels out towards the left-hand side. Will wind up and throw. Nice spacing there for the LA Rams. That's good for an LA Rams 1st down right here. 1st down for the LA Rams. Looks like Bennett will pass that one short to Allen for a 13-yard gain and a 1st down here. So that sets up a 1st down. We got a 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 with 13 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Speed up my clock just a hair right here. So a good play. Looks like Allen got that catch. 13 yards right here. Bennett doing a good job in the opening moments of this game. Here's the snap. Stetson Bennett looks left, throws left. A flag out on the play. The tackle is made. Clock will continue to tick, but we're going to actually stop the clock because of the penalty here. And let's find out what this flag is. So there's a flag on the play. Let's find out what it is. We're about to know. We are about to find out here. Mozzie Smith, defensive tackle, coming out of the game right now. Looks like he's okay, but just played a couple of snaps right here. Trying to wait to hear the call. We've already got an injured Dallas Cowboy down on the ground. Uh-oh. Already an injured Dallas Cowboy on the ground here. Let's see who this one is. Turner is down. So Turner is down. And to open up this game, guys, the Dallas Cowboys losing Peyton Turner. 3rd string on the squad right now out of Houston. Just 26 years old, man. Just 26 years old. Okay, so this will take us to a quick commercial break, y'all. Quick commercial break. Dallas Cowboys going to take a little breather here. No play on this one. It's going to be an offsides here. So offense, offsides, 5 yards penalty enforced at the LA Rams 36. They're going to call that no play, so let's go ahead and add 5 more yards here. It'll bring up a 1st and 15 when we get back from this injury timeout. Shout out to Nia saying, Dakota Martin, thank you. I've been saying this for 2 years. What have we been saying? What did I miss? All right, guys, we're in the middle of a commercial break, so I'm going to take some time to chat with you guys. If you are here and you were here last year or the year before, however long you've been with Football Nation, say what is up, guys. I want to give you guys your official shout-outs for today. Shout out to Hazer420. I know I've seen that name before. Shout out to Obi-Wan Jedi Knight. I know I've seen that name before. We got Preston Moore in the house. Paper Plane saying, yup. What up, Paper Plane? Shout out to Nia. Shout out to Robert Zamora. Angela saying 2 right now. We've got, looks like Alec M. and Dakota Martin. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Courtney. Michael Maldonado saying, what's up? What's up, Michael? Welcome back. James Fox saying, what's up here as well. Pringle, I see you, my friend. 1 is up, says Quinn Hardy. Former Saint Peyton Turner always hurt, says Mr. O Universe. Yikes. Shout out to Maria La Chica. What up, Maria La Chica? Man, I just got, Hey, it happens. We're in the middle of a commercial break anyways, Preston, so Akuna Matata. Hey, whose house? Looks like right now we're in the Rams' house. Can the Dallas Cowboys rob the Rams blind? Rams all day, says Eric Swingler. What up, Eric? Shout out to all of you guys who have left your votes already on this live stream. 277 votes. Here since last season, game 1, says JJ Sword. All right, guys, it looks like he's okay. Peyton Turner gets up. Peyton Turner to get back into the action. It was an official's timeout with 13:39 left to go, so let me get the clock reset here. Make sure I call the down and distance, the yard line, and all of the above. Guys, we got a 1st and 15 coming up for the LA Rams. The LA Rams have possession, so let's move that over. LA Rams have the possession right now. First and 15 coming from the LA Rams 31-yard line. We're about to get the snap here. We're back from the commercial break. Shout out to Crow Little. Welcome back, my friend. Shout out to Morgan Raider. All right, guys, you know the drill. When there's football on, we call the plays. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff around the left-hand side. A spin move and a gain of 7 on first down. Starts the clock right here. This will bring up a second down and short. Actually, it was a 15-yarder right there, so it's a gain of 6. This brings up a second down and still long. Second down and 9. Football up to the LA Rams 37-yard line. This drive so far has been 3 plays, good for 16 yards. Second down and 9. By the way, Matt Eberflus is our new defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. We saw what Eberflus did to the Chicago Bears defense. Let's see what he can do here. Empty backfield. Waiting for the snap. Empty backfield for the LA Rams. Here's the snap on second down and 9. In the pocket, will wind up and throw. A big hit at the end of it, but able to hang on to the football there. That's good for a first down. Bennett delivers a beautiful pass to Smith. Good for 15 yards. The hit delivered at the end of that by Bell. That's good for a first down. So first down for the LA Rams back-to-back. Good catch by Smith. He went up in the air, grabbed it, and Bell delivered the hit, but he knew he was going to get drilled as soon as he caught that ball. Good catch, way to hang on to it. That's good for a first down. First down, LA Rams. We got a first and 10 coming up. First and 10 coming up here for the LA Rams. Here's the snap from the 48-yard line across midfield. They are in Cowboys territory. A broken tackle here. A good gain on that side. Looks like Allen, the tight end, gets another grab on the day. So another catch here for Allen. And this will bring up a second down. A short gain right there. Second down and I guess a solid gain right there. Second down and 6. Okay, guys. What's up, Kendrick? Guys, yesterday I got very distracted. Today, until we get to a commercial break, I'm going to be calling the game. Y'all keep the conversation flowing in the chat. Thank you, moderators, for watching this game with me right now and for keeping the conversation flowing out there. Single back formation for the LA Rams. The Cowboys will blitz right here. A deep shot downfield, wide open. He had busted through the defense, and somehow the Dallas Cowboys got lucky there because that was a touchdown play. Mumfield unable to make the grab there. This will bring up a third down and 6. A wide open throw. Mumfield, I guess, wasn't expecting to get the football to go his way, was not paying attention to it. That will stop the clock with 10:25. So that stops the clock with, 11:25. Shout out to y'all right now. So third down and 6. We're at the 44-yard line with 11:25 left to go. Out of the shotgun, he takes the snap, looks right, throws right. Incomplete pass. We'll bring up a fourth down. Let's go. How about it? 4th and 6 coming up. Dallas Cowboys are able to get off the field right now. Man, lucky. I'll be honest, guys. The Dallas Cowboys almost gave up a home run hit right there. So a 4th and 6, and it looks like the LA Rams are going to keep the offense out there on the field. I think the LA Rams don't respect the Dallas Cowboys shotgun formation. Either that or they're going to try to get them to bite. Eberflus, let's see if your defense has the right discipline here. First quarter, here's the windup and the throw downfield, tries to turkey hole. Oh my goodness, is the catch made? They will say it is a monster play right here for the LA Rams, and the Dallas Cowboys just gave up a big hit right there. 39 yards on a 4th down play, guys. It was 4th down. It was 4th down, and the Dallas Cowboys just gave up a play. It's now 1st and goal. Timeout going to be called right here. Maybe a challenge to see if the catch was actually there. But this is all the way to the 5-yard line, guys. A 39-yard grab. Booth made the stop at the end of it, but he got beat. Looks like Smith was the one on the other side of that pass. Okay, so this play is now under review. Let me stop the clock, guys. Stop the clock, 11:20. He goes up 1 foot. Did he get both feet down? Oh, they're going to show this one more time. Oh, this camera, terrible angle. Come on, cameraman. What are you doing, bro? So there is the first challenge coming up for Schottenheimer, guys. Let's see what happens here. So another commercial break. We are in the middle of a review. 11 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. A 39-yard play just busted out big here for the LA Rams. If the Dallas Cowboys challenge is successful, it will be a turnover on downs. It was a 4th down and 6 from the Dallas Cowboys 44-yard line. If the challenge is unsuccessful, we'll have a 1st and goal coming up here for the LA Rams from the 5-yard line. Preston saying that this is a catch. CMC later calling it aggressive play call. Do you think, I think Vaughn will do good, he says. Even as a Rams fan, I respect what Vaughn was able to do at K-State. Shout out to Michael Maldonado. We got Michael Castro saying, yo, Mario, hello, people, let's go, boys. What up, dude? How you doing? Wade Tuckness saying, OMG. Paper Plane saying it is too early for a red flag. What do y'all think? Is it too early for a challenge? Start a poll. Caps lock this one. Too early? For a challenge flag? Yes or no? I think it's never too early for a challenge flag if you're right. Y'all saying yes. A lot of y'all saying yes. Yo, what's up, says EJ the Monk. What up, EJ? How you doing? Saying OG. He's OG. Yo, what's up, streamer? Mark Warren in the house. Dallas already in season form. No! Robert says no. Thurman saying, come on, Cowboys secondary. Matt Bay saying, how about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys, Matt? How are y'all doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to football, baby. Welcome back to football, baby. Let's go. I know it's preseason. I know it's still preseason. But, boy, does it feel good to be back in the saddle, man. By the way, looks like the catch was made. The challenge is unsuccessful, and it will be a 1st and goal here. Brian Schottenheimer dropped the flag. I guess it was too soon after all, guys. What are you watching it on? This game is on the CW, interestingly enough. Cowboys preseason game. Here we go, guys. We've got ourselves a single back formation motion on the field. Here's the snap. There's the handoff right up the gut here. Looks like it's going to be short of the goal line. This will bring up a 2nd down, 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up right now. Looks like shot missed. Oh, that's going to be a whole thing. W Streamer says EJ the Monk. Appreciate you, bro. All right, guys, we are back to the action. Y'all know what that means. I'm going to step away from the chat until our next commercial break, but we are very close to the end zone here, so that commercial break might be coming up sooner than expected. 10 minutes and 44 seconds left to go is what I see on my TV screen. I'm going to leave the clock ticking right now. We've got ourselves, looks like a shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, and a call at the line right here from Stetson Bennett. Bennett calling a quick audible. We are at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Carries it himself. No gain on this one. Maybe even a loss right there. This will bring up a 3rd down and goal. Dude, on 4th and 6, the 4th down and 6, the LA Rams decided to go for it and busted the game wide open. Talk about a play, dude. If you're new to the channel, welcome, guys. Stick around. Smash that like button. I'm not even going to ask you guys to subscribe just yet. I will ask later, but just like y'all said, it was too early to drop the flag. It's too early to start asking for that. Let's give you guys some more value first. Here we go, guys. We've got a shotgun formation, and we are inside the red zone. Didn't turn on my red zone music. Here's the play. It's up the middle. The play is good. Touchdown. Touchdown here for the LA Rams. So we get our first touchdown of the game, and the LA Rams will be the first team to draw blood. It was 3rd and goal, and they seem to have punched this one in, so I think this should be a touchdown. Let's watch it one more time. Yeah, no doubt about that. Going to stop the clock, guys. 9:44 left to go. The touchdown was made, and we can turn this back on. Okay. Talk about bad luck, says Wade Tuckness. That was just bad defense, not bad luck. I'll call it the way I see it. That was bad defense, not bad luck. All right, guys, here's the kick. The kick is up. This kick, easy, routine. That's going to be the extra point attempt, and the extra point attempt is successful. Lance just subscribed. We just hit 36.4, and we are cooking. Shout out to my Dallas Cowboys fans out there. And, hey, a super special shout out to the LA Rams fans who are watching this live stream. Despite the fact that this bozo is wearing a Dallas Cowboys chain on the camera. I'm basically alienating half of the viewership, but those of you guys who are Rams fans watching this, thank you guys for watching. Okay, 9:44 left to go. We'll have a 1st and 10 where we're actually going to have a kickoff here. Looks like we've got enough plays on one side. We can actually turn this off. You can see all the folks who have got plays made so far. Looks like they're going to go to another quick commercial break, guys. Looks like they're going to go to another quick commercial break. By the way, if you're new to this channel, y'all, we are going to do a trivia quiz today during halftime. We are going to do a trivia quiz today during halftime, and it's one of my favorite things to do. I love doing these trivia quizzes. Couple new questions, couple of familiar questions for y'all, but I'm not going to ruin it just yet. Stick around for halftime. I've got a good halftime break for y'all. LA Rams getting ready to kick this one off, guys. Dallas Cowboys backed up into the landing zone right here. Let's get this one rolling. Dallas Cowboys and company about to hit the field here. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate that. Here's the kick, guys, and the Dallas Cowboys. We'll start this one here. The 10, the 15, up the middle to the 20, the 30, still on his feet, down at about the 32-yard line. Took a big hit at the end of that one, but a good return at the end of it all. A solid kickoff return right here for the Dallas Cowboys. 9 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. There might be a flag on this play. Holding on the receiving team, guys. Holding on the Dallas Cowboys, so that'll be a penalty for Dallas. Yikes. Okay, so we got a holding on the Dallas Cowboys. 9:38 left to go. That backs the Dallas Cowboys up to the 30-yard line, so 10-yard penalty here. Dallas Cowboys on the 30, 1st and 10. We're going to start this clock right now. Joe Milton, our first look at Joe Milton, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens here. Opening play for the Dallas Cowboys is a shotgun formation, a pump fake in the pocket. Plenty of time. Will wind up and throw right through the gloves of the intended receiver there. That was Luke Schoonmaker, who is a pretty solid tight end, man, and he just dropped that opening pass. Milton threw a rocket at him. Dak Prescott doesn't normally sling it that fast, but Joe Milton, at least he was on target there. That pass is incomplete. This does bring up a 2nd down. Let's stop the clock right now. Cowboys have the football. Looks like 9 minutes and 28 seconds. 9 minutes and about 30 seconds left to go. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. Joe Milton looks left, will throw left. Tight coverage there. A bad look again for Joe Milton. This time it was a not so great of a throw. This brings up a 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 coming up right now. Yikes. EJ saying the only reason I'm a Rams fan is because of my dad, but after watching one game, I love them. Cowboys backup, says Wesley. It is. It sure is. Here we go, guys. Shotgun formation. Hey, Courtney, you need to join our fantasy football league. We still have 3 more spots to fill. Here's the snap, dropping back in the pocket. Surveys, winds up, throws. Milton almost throws an interception here. Oh, my goodness. Wow, Milton, a bad look there. Don't know what on earth that was. It brings up a 4th down, 4th and 10, a quick 3 and out for the Dallas Cowboys. And hopefully this is not what our football season is going to look like this year. Milton, a bad throw, tight coverage there by Green, and it was almost picked up. It was a tip drill right there for the LA Rams. The LA Rams, unfortunate to not come away with the pick, but now we're going to get the punt unit out for the Dallas Cowboys. Brian Anger will boot this one away. Here's the first punt of the game, and just like last year, more punts than points for the Dallas Cowboys already. Here we go up to the 37-yard line. A good team tackle there. Gets this out to the 37. This resets this. 1st and 10 coming up for Dallas. Mark Warren saying, yeah, who's calling for Milton to be starting quarterback? It's Schott. It's a little Schott. I don't think anyone's calling for Milton to be the starting quarterback. I know I'm not. Not after that opening drive. Yikes, EJ. Yikes, Mark. I will say, don't worry, Dallas may be in trouble, says Gary. Maybe not so much. ¿Cómo estás hoy, Mario? Supongo que estás emocionado, muy emocionado. My name is Nia. I am very excited for today's game. Thank you for asking. Mr. D Money, thanks for checking into the chat. Guys, we got football on the screen. I'm going to call this play. Shotgun formation, looking left, throwing left. Catch is made in the backfield. A gain of about 3 or 4 yards will bring up a 2nd down and about 6. So a 2nd down coming up. The catch made out of the backfield to Blake Corum. Looks like he went out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Looks like Hall and Booth were there. to chase him out of bounds. K'Mon Hall, defensive back number 43. 5'3", 190 pounds. Man, that tells me I got to lose some weight. Here we go. 2nd down and 6, 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap and a toss out of the single back formation right through the defense here. 1st down becomes a 2nd and 7. 2nd down becomes a 1st down right away. So a big pickup here. 1st down for the LA Rams. Oh, no, it's starting. 1st down. Turner back in action right now. Dallas Cowboys defense just leaving gaps all over the field. Cannot clog these running lanes. Get my clock ticking again and move the possession over. Okay, guys, 8:07 left to go in this one. Single back formation with a man in motion. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. 35 takes this one up for another 5 yards right here. And it looks like Hunter goes around the left guard to the Dallas Cowboys 46-yard line. A 5-yard pickup brings up a 2nd down and 5. So a 2nd down and 5 now coming up, and the Dallas Cowboys. I'm doing very well, Julie Grafton. Thank you for asking. Courtney saying, I was hoping you would say that. I haven't joined any fantasy football teams. Where do I go? Are you part of our group chat? I think you are part of our group chat. It's been posted in the group chat. I'll send it again, but I can send you the link later. A gain of 4 yards right here on 2nd down and 5 becomes a 3rd down and 1. Unless Brandy or one of the other mods wants to send you the link. 7 minutes and 17 seconds left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Okay, I'll call it. Mark Warren saying 38-6 Rams. Okay, guys, let's ask this question. Who are you rooting for? We got a single back formation, 3rd down and 1 from the 39. The Dallas Cowboys getting a much-needed stop on 3rd down and 1. This becomes a 4th down and 1, but we know that the LA Rams don't worry about the Dallas Cowboys right now. They threw it on 4th and 6. Why not go for it on 4th down and 1? Hunter got stuffed on that play by Leofow. Great job by Leofow to wrap him up. Are y'all rooting for the Cowboys, or are y'all rooting for the Rams today? Who are you rooting for in this one? 4th down and 1. This time it's from the 42-yard line. 4th and 1 from the 42. The clock is hot. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Wheels out to the right-hand side. He will run it and keep it himself. Picking up about 3 yards. Looks like Stetson Bennett will pick up the 1st down for the LA Rams. 1st down. Okay. 1st and 10, and the LA Rams are cooking right now, bro. Yikes. Rams fans, a minority, but no matter. Yo, streamer, EJ, what's up, homie? The name's Mario, by the way. Super Mario, if that helps you remember. You can call me streamer. That's fine. Daza for free, says George Nunez. Oh, is it on DAZN? Dazen Sports? The preseason game's probably on Days in Sports. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff, dropping back in the pocket, will wind up and throw. This catch not going to be made. Incomplete pass will bring up a 2nd down and 10 here for the LA Rams. 2nd down and 10 with 5:35. Let's stop the clock. 5:35 left to go. Wesley asking, how do I feel about Jerry Jones? You know, Spidey Ducks, I see you with your ram. I was going to say with your sheep, which technically it is a sheep. It's a bighorn sheep. Keep that in mind. That may or may not come up during the trivia quiz today. All right, guys, 2nd down and 10 coming up with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. 2nd down and 10. We are at the 38-yard line in Dallas Cowboys territory. LA Rams with the football. Here's the snap. Here's the throw to the left-hand side. The catch is made. That's good for a 1st down at about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. Another 1st down made, and the Dallas Cowboys defense just non-existent right here. They are tearing through this Cowboys defense like it's wet toilet paper. Not even trying. It's just falling apart right now. Tearing through the Dallas Cowboys defense, and I know it's our 3rd strings and 2nd and 3rd strings, but dang, this is not a good sign, Eberflus. Get it together, Eberflus. Here we go, guys. Looks like a 4-man rush coming in right here. Here's the snap on 1st and 10 from the 25. Stetson Bennett looks to the right, throws to the right. The catch is made out there. Oh, and I almost called him Cooper Kupp, but it's not Cooper Kupp. Covey is now wearing Cooper Kupp's number 10. Catch made on the right-hand side by Covey on that one. I don't know why I'm doing all caps. I do all caps all the time too, bro. So Hakuna Matata. It's 420 time for me, says Brent Loy. Oh, you know. I feel you, my friend. 2nd down and 5 this time. 2nd down and 5. Let me get the downs right. 2nd down and 5. Here's the snap around the left-hand side. Still fighting to gain some yardage. We'll pick up 2 yards on this one. This will bring up a 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 3 now coming up for the Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams clock is still ticking here after that play. This moves the football all the way up to the Dallas Cowboys 18-yard line. 10 plays, 46 yards on this drive so far. 10 plays and 46 yards on this drive so far. By the way, in case you guys are doing fantasy football, I've got the stats and the fantasy points right here for y'all so y'all can follow along. Shotgun formation on 3rd down and 3. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Here's the snap, dropping back. Stetson Bennett will shoot to the end zone. There's going to be a flag there. This will probably be a DPI. There's a flag on the play, guys. Let's see. It's probably going to be on the Dallas Cowboys. Yup. Flag on the play. Pass interference. Dallas Cowboys. Automatic 1st down here for the LA Rams. Almost getting off field this time. Just terrible. Easy flag. That's like, it does not get easier than that as far as flags go. But this will be an automatic 1st down here for the LA Rams. And this should put them, what, inside the 10-yard line? Where are we at here? We're definitely inside. We're at the 10-yard line. So it is 1st and goal. Here's the throw. Pass incomplete. This will bring up a 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal, and here we go. I can tell that the NFL is back because it's hard to ask a question when there's 15 millions of chats going on. Dakota, so I try not to read the chat during gameplay. During the commercial breaks, I will either read some stats or I will read some chats. If you want to connect with me, just keep this in mind. This goes for everyone. If you guys want to ask me a direct question during commercial breaks, I will answer questions for you guys. But right now, first thing comes first, and that is calling these plays for everybody else who's watching. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stetson Bennett throws to the left-hand side. The catch is made. Dallas Cowboys there on 2nd and goal. They almost get the stop, but the legs keep churning. And that's good for a gain of about 5 or 6 on this. It brings up a 3rd down and goal. And they are close right now. They are knocking on the door again. 3rd and goal from the Dallas Cowboys 4-yard line. Here we go. This time, looks like the catch was made by Mumfield, the man who missed that touchdown pass earlier. Tried to get the touchdown here. Got wrapped up by the Dallas Cowboys. He did pick up 6 yards on that play. But we've now got a 3rd down and goal from the Dallas Cowboys 4. Shotgun formation, motion on the field. Here's the snap. There's the handoff up the gut. Does he get in? They're going to call this a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed. They are calling it a touchdown. And we're going to add the 6 points again. The score is now 13-0. Dallas Cowboys trying to get it right now, but they're getting got instead. Does he cross the plane? Ooh. Was that Corum? Was that Blake Corum? It sure was. This is going to be reviewed, but my gosh, was that a close call. This is going to be reviewed, but it was a close call. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go. If this is a touchdown, which they're about to kick the extra point, so it will be a touchdown. This does stand. Here comes the extra point attempt. Courtney throwing up right now. Are you doing a game tomorrow? The plan is to do a game tomorrow. The kick is up. The kick is good, ladies and gentlemen, and the score is now 14-0. LA Rams over the Dallas Cowboys right now. LA Rams doing their thing. Can the Dallas Cowboys answer back? 72%, excuse me, by the way, 72% of you guys believe that the Dallas are rooting for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's see. Let's see if it happens. All right, guys, so commercial break. I'm going to leave these stats here for now so you guys can see them. Blake Corum, 15 fantasy points already today. 27 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. Pretty good numbers for him. I'm also going to scroll down just a hair here so y'all can see the other wide receivers. Lots of movement of the football today. Lots of different targets for Stetson Bennett. Let's read some comments. Marty saying, what's up, man? I see you. Wade saying, almost tied. We don't need Cup to be good, says Spidey Duck. Obi-Wan Jedi Knight says, wow, Cowboys need to get a move on. Wesley saying, spoiler alert, I don't think the Cowboys get it done. Josh Man saying, pick a good game. Maybe later, not now. All right, guys, crystal ball moment. Let's ask the Q&A. Q&A. What will be the final score? What will be the final score? Crystal ball moment. Let's see. Make sure to include the actual teams. Cowboys 28-21 says K-pop. Let's go. EJ saying 35-14 will be the score. Do I call Eagles games? I sure do, Eric Smith. Joe Milton is looking like ass, he says. Yikes. Hey, sometimes ass can look good. I guess it kind of just depends on which one. Cowboys and Rams. Cowboys 13, Rams 28 says Numb Gamer. Higa Monster saying 55-3 Rams. Bro, Higa Monster, that is savage. Mark Warren checks in. He says 38-6 Rams. We should have drafted Shador, says Pringle. Robert Samora saying 28-21 Dallas. 35-21 Dallas, says Thurman Norton. DeMarcus Clay saying 31-12 Dallas. I see you out there. Wade Tuckness saying 24-20 Dallas. Gary Strain saying 21-17. Game's not over till it's over. Julie, I see you. 63-34. That would be insane. 63 points would be insane. Eric Smith saying 48. Well, we saw 48 get put up yesterday. Man, that was a crazy game for the New England Patriots. Absolutely smoking, just crushing them yesterday. All right, guys, we're going to get back to the action. 23-23 tie. We also saw a tie, Preston. Here's the kickoff to start this drive for the Dallas Cowboys. And this is going to be a knee in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback right here. And they're going to start this drive at the 30-yard line for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 coming up for Dallas with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go. Let's get this thing on the road. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Okay, Milton time. Guys, Joe Milton has had one possession, one chance to throw the football this entire game. He opened up 0-3. Why not run the ball? Let's try a different tactic here, shall we? Dallas Cowboys, maybe, right? Maybe put Jadon Blue out there. Even give Deuce Vaughn or Miles Sanders or Javonte Williams a chance to run the damn football. Would be a good place to start. What up, Jeremy? All right, guys, back to football. I won't be reading comments until our next commercial break. Shotgun formation, motion on the field. Here is the snap. Joe Milton, will throw to the flat. And this will be a catch actually made by Jalen Tolbert on the left side of the screen, but it is no gain. This brings up a 2nd down and 10. So at least a completion, but that means absolutely nothing if you're not getting yards after that. So a 1st and 10 becomes 2nd and 10 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Having a conversation with the defensive players right now on the sideline. Shotgun formation. Jalen Tolbert is the man in motion as he goes to the bottom of the screen. Here's the snap. Little Deuce Vaughn is out there. A flag on the play. Deuce Vaughn gets the catch. Out of the backfield on the screen play, he picks up about 2 yards. Let's find out what this flag is right now. The down judge doing this motion right here. Let's find out what's going on. So, a flag on the play. They're going to call illegal shift against the Dallas Cowboys. Illegal shift, offense. Great. Okay. The penalty is actually declined, and the result of the play is 3rd down. It'll be, what, 3rd down and 9, so a gain of a yard right there. The penalty declined. 3rd down and 9. Let's see if the Dallas Cowboys have an answer here, because clearly Joe Milton is not the answer. Here's the snap on 3rd and 9, dropping back in the pocket, will wind up and deliver a terrible-looking throw. That pass is incomplete for a 4th down and 9. And it's fine. Everything's fine. It's cool. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oops. That's not the case. Let's turn that off. 4th down and 9, guys. 1 minute and 54 seconds left to go. That was a rough 2 3-and-outs back-to-back. Jonathan Mingo was the intended receiver right there. And here's Brian Anger to punt again, the second punt of the day. And the Dallas Cowboys have had possession for a grand total of, 1 minute in this first quarter. Meanwhile, the LA Rams are getting the football back. Here's the punt, signaled a fair catch at about the 14-yard line. The LA Rams going to start this drive 1st and 10 at about the 14. Okay, guys, 1st and 10 coming up for the LA Rams, and the Dallas Cowboys need to figure it out. Always a big build-up, says Justin Roach. Always a big build-up, bro. You think 12 is high? How much do you think we win? I don't know. All right, guys. So, we are going to a quick commercial break. I'm going to give my I'm going to peek over the balcony here really quick. I will be back in just a second. I got a quick skit for you guys, those of you who had not been here before. This is going to be new to you. Some of you guys have already seen this one, but we're going to drop this one really quick. I'll be back in about 60 seconds. Hang tight.
All right, fellas, I just want you two to get to know each other here before the season starts. So why don't y'all make like teammates and shake hands or something? Yeah, that and this guy. Why am I even here? Because your last team thought you were a dramatic diva unworthy of a contract renewal, and because we need someone else besides CeeDee Lamb who can actually catch a pass. We'll find someone else. I'm not catching passes from this clown. We'll overpay you. All right, hey, you're nothing special. He overpays everyone. Yeah, but I'm actually better than like 90% of this team. How? You've never even won a playoff game. So at least I don't get booed off my own field. Whatever, man, I'm not throwing you the ball. Wow, really? If you don't throw me the ball, I will literally burn this place to the ground. Fellas, like it or not, this is happening, so why don't y'all just play nice? Because playing nice doesn't get you a win. Neither does throwing sideline tantrum. Well, at least when I throw one, it doesn't get intercepted. It doesn't even make sense. Well, neither does your contract, so... Oh, boy. Hey, Coach Tomlin, you didn't say he was going to be this big of a problem. Well, that's too bad, my man. He's yours now. Ain't no way I'm dealing with another crazy-ass wide receiver.
Hey, Coach, where's my money?
Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. So I've got a few more pieces that I want to share with y'all. That's just something that I'm going to do whenever I need to give my voice a break. My voice will need a break when I'm doing these double headers, 4 hours of talking non-straight, man. I'm not really trying to filibuster these all the time, but we do like to have some fun. Julie Grafton says she likes it. Jerry and Steven punching in the air. Hey, man, I know. Show me the money. By the way, I'm telling you, man, the amount that the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're paying $150 million to a wide receiver. They're paying DK Metcalf $150 million to catch passes from Aaron Rodgers. It'll be interesting to see how good this team does. JJ Sword, appreciate that, man. Glad you liked it. Sean always makes us run on 3rd down, says EJ. Did Dak start the game? He did not start this game. All right, guys, let's get back to the action. We're going to step away from the comments, and I promise that in the next commercial break, I won't drop a little clip for you guys. I'm going to read some comments and chat with y'all. We got a single back formation here for Stetson Bennett, a man in motion. Here's the snap, and it looks like it's going to be a run up the gut right here for a gain of about 2 yards. So a 2-yard gain on this one. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the LA Rams. There is a flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is. Looks like it's going to be a penalty, illegal use of hands right here. Correction, 10-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal. So it's illegal use of hands. We're just going to call that a face mask, and it's going to be on the LA Rams. So the LA Rams commit the penalty here, guys, and that will back them up. This will bring up a repeat of 1st down. It'll be a 1st and about, what is that, 17? 1st and 17, right? Yes. Okay, guys, 1st and 17, a shotgun formation from the 7-yard line. Stetson Bennett takes the snap. He will hand this one off to his back once again. It'll be a gain of a yard, maybe 2. Actually, they're going to call that one 3. Looks like Blake Corum gets the carry here. That will bring up a 2nd down and 14. 2nd down and 14. The football is at the LA Rams 10-yard line now. Football up to the 10-yard line, 2nd down and 14 with 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go. Here we go. 2nd down and 14. Shotgun formation. Blake Corum standing to the left. Here's the snap as 4 receivers go deep. He winds up and throws, threads the needle right there in between the hashes, and a wide open play. The catch is made by Stoops. LA Rams first down. First down for the LA Rams, bro. Yikes. There is just no containing the Rams right now. Dallas Cowboys defense soft as baby doo-doo right now. 1st and 10, man. I hate calling my team soft, but this defense looks exactly that, bro. This defense looks soft right now. It's breaking my heart. Here we go. 1st and 10, this time from the 25-yard line, under center, motion on the field. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. Blake Corum will slip, and he falls forward for 3 yards right there. This will bring up a 2nd down. They're going to call that a 2nd down and 8. So a 2nd down and 8, and that'll be the end of the first quarter, guys. We move on to quarter number 2, and this takes us to a quick commercial break. Okay, guys, so we're going to have a commercial break. This will be my chance to chat with you guys. Let's go ahead and end this one. We read those. See if I can't pop this out real quick. End Q&A. Confirm. Okay, guys, here's my question to y'all. It's not really a question, it's a request. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. It's my favorite one to do. Drop your last 5 emojis or whatever you got, but drop some emojis for me, guys. Let me know if you are new out there by dropping a few emojis. This is really for all the people in the back, those of you guys who don't normally connect with the live streamer on the other side of the camera here. I'm open. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I'd love to see your names pop up out there. All of these emojis. We got Wesley checking in right now. I see you. Bubba Fat, what is up? Robert Zamora, I know you're not new, but I appreciate the comments anyways. What up, Justin Roach? We got LaFuentes, Gilbert Baca, EJ the Monk OG. I see you, my friend. Cheers to you guys. We got Laura Thompson dropping the hard eyes. Kristen Lay in the house. April Showers. Can never predict them. Appreciate that with the axe. I see that. It's 99 degrees in San Antonio. Oh, yeah, disc golf. It's pretty hot up here. Down here, I should say. I'm not new, but it's good to be back, says Distorted Audio. Appreciate that. Billy is in the house. We got Billy Grizzle, Eric Smith. We've got Torbesh in the house. What is up, guys? Henry Gonzalez checks in as well. Shout out to Henry Gonzalez. Let's see. When what happens, Gary? We have 6 wins and look like the Raiders. Yikes. The best NFL stream on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share, says Sparky. Appreciate you, Sparky. 24-10 Rams, says Justin Roach. Thanks for checking in, Justin. This is my 2nd year, says Thurman. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Thurman. Mixing your commentating with a little Spanish. Keep it. You're doing great. Thank you very much, my friend. Travis Case checks into the chat as well. Year 3 for Preston right now. Make more of those funny NFL videos. The Steelers-Cowboys one was great. We've got more. I do have more. I definitely do have more. That one was one of my favorites. Hello to Travis Case. I remember when the Bears... Oh, Matt Forte was a man, bro. Matt Forte was the guy. We got Hilda checking in from McAllen right now. These were my first 4 after checking. I see you guys. Maria saying, start. Maria, Maria. You remind me of a West Side Story. 2nd down and 8 coming up, guys. I'm stepping away from the chat room so I can call this play. Here's the snap from the 27-yard line. Stetson Bennett will have to throw this one away with 14 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. That'll stop the clock right there. Stops the clock. This does bring up a 3rd down and 8 now. We're back to the football game, guys. I step away from the chat when it's time to cover football, and when it's commercial break time, I go to the chat and we read some stats, one or the other. Okay, JP, I see you in the chat as well. Dallas Cowboys defense needs to step it up right here. It's a 3rd down and 8. We got to get off the field, and the offense needs to show up too, bro. We got a shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. We're waiting for the snap right here. There's the snap. Stetson Bennett against a 4-man rush. He manages to stay on his feet, and the Cowboys defense is literally pancaked right now. Oh, man. This was just I was watching Not even the play developing upfield. I was watching the Dallas Cowboys defensive line just get manhandled by the LA Rams. Stetson Bennett just had like a full coffee break in the pocket with the football in his hands. Stoops was just standing there. Good job by the corner on that play. Looks like Johnson was there to break up that pass, but Stoops, man, all day on that one. The punt team will come out, guys. It is 4th down now. 4th down and 8. The punt team for the LA Rams for the first time today will send this one back. Okay, first punt team today. First punt today for the LA Rams. Dallas Cowboys going to finally get a chance. This punt goes all the way back. Wow, a beautiful punt right there. And that will pin the Dallas Cowboys at the 6-yard line. It really doesn't get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful punt there for the LA Rams. And that's kind of what you want to see out of Joshua Carty. There is a flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is. Jalen Tolbert shaking his head about something. What up, Jeff Metterling? Okay, during the kick, there was a flag on the play, guys, on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty, so this will put the Dallas Cowboys at the 11-yard line instead of the 6-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard penalty against the LA Rams for a guy going out of bounds and then coming back in. Quick commercial break while we do a transition between the two teams. They will fake it, says DeMarcus. Sergio Rodriguez checks in saying, Robert, good day to you, brother. What up, Sergio? How you doing, my friend? Joshua Carty punted. No, excuse me. That's my bad, guys. Ethan Evans, Gilbert. Thanks for correcting me. No, we did not see the kicker do the punter's job. Ethan Evans was the punter on that play. My bad. Gilbert keeping me honest, bro. Appreciate that. 4th down and 13, actually. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. They're going to repunt. It's a 4th and 13. So they're going to punt again. I'm just going to redo the punt, redo kick. So Ethan Evans going to get another chance to punt here. This time, the Dallas Cowboys will get to return this one. It's better than a 6-yard. Up to the 20, up to the 25, the 30, the 35. A flag comes in. There is another flag. Gets out to the 35-yard line. Let's find out what this flag is going to be. 14 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. 14-18 left to go, and there is a flag on the play. During the return, illegal block in the back by the receiving team. That'll be a penalty, and it'll be a 1st down right here. So 5-yard penalty here. 10-yard penalty, excuse me. 10-yard penalty here. Looks like the penalty was against Schrader. Penalty was against, let's see, Ethan Evans. Punts to the 64-yard line. Punts from the 64-yard line to the Dallas Cowboys 14. Tolbert pushed out of bounds at the 38 for 24 yards. Tackle made by Schrader. Illegal block above the waist. Doesn't say who it was. Doesn't matter. 1st and 10 coming up right now, guys. Let's turn off this flag. We got a 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys, who now have possession. A shotgun formation. Joe Milton will keep the football himself. Throws out a little stiff arm. That's the biggest gain of the day for Dallas. A pickup of about 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. So Joe Milton, man, we need to see more out of this guy. I'm watching the preseason football on the NFL channels, plus the Cowboys versus Rams games too. Appreciate that. Shout out to Tammy Rivas who checks in. Let's get back up on our feet. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 4. Here's the snap. There's the handoff, the little play action. Not a play action. It's an actual handoff, and this is finally a 1st down for our Dallas Cowboys. 1st down for Dallas. The Cowboys pick up a 1st down here, and that was much needed. So 1st and 10 coming up for Dallas. That's a gain of 8 yards by Deuce Vaughn. A gain of 8 yards by Deuce Vaughn up to the Dallas Cowboys. What is that, the 42-yard line? Dallas Cowboys to the 42. So Deuce Vaughn got the carry. Joe Milton under center. Jalen Tolbert, the man in motion. And we got Deuce Vaughn in the backfield once again. He will get the carry. He's going to look shifty here. He cuts back to the left-hand side. He picks up about 6 yards on that play. This will bring up a 2nd down and 4. So a 6-yard gain there for Deuce Vaughn. And now the Dallas Cowboys. Let We take a minute right here. Holding offense against the Dallas Cowboys. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down. So it then becomes a 1st and 20. That's what I get for getting so excited. 1st and 20. And it feels like the officials are just so against the Dallas Cowboys anyways. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get to 36.5 before halftime? This is my first time requesting for subscribers in this live stream, and Milton will get dropped on that play. Joe Milton going backwards. 12 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Yikes, he will lose a ton of yardage, an 8-yard sack. It then becomes second down. It becomes second down and 28 now. From the Dallas Cowboys 24. Second down and 28 from the Dallas Cowboys 24. Who did he get sacked by? He was sacked by Stewart on the play. Stewart, number 41. Second down and 28, guys, with 12 minutes left to go in this first half. Milton in the shotgun now. There's a whistle that comes in. Timeout will be called by the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be the first timeout taken by them with 2:11 left to go. Okay, guys, we go to a quick timeout right here. So I'll say this one more time, y'all. I'm not in the business of begging for anything. So I'm just going to show you guys what it is I'm talking about. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hey, I'm walking over here. Hey, yo. Do something here real quick, guys. Okay, here we go. Second down and 28, y'all. Second down and 28 after the timeout. We're back from the quick timeout. No commercial break. Here's the snap. Milton will throw to the right-hand side. A pickup of just 2 yards, man. Joe Milton is not it, bro. Joe Milton is straight up not it, dude. This will bring up a 3rd down and 27. It's a 1-yard gain. 3rd down and 27, and the Dallas Cowboys are getting bent over a barrel right now. Yikes. Cowboys better they better pay Micah. Yeah, without him, Aquastar Sanders is the son of Deion Sanders. He is the son of Deion Sanders. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down and 27. We got 3 receivers on the left-hand side and the tight end in motion right here. That might be Schoonmaker. Here's the snap, dropping back. Joe Milton in the pocket, has a clean pocket. Let go of the ball, bro. A deep shot downfield, wide open. There's going to be a flag for DPI. This will be a 1st down. Dallas Cowboys there. This time, the intended receiver is shot downfield to Jonathan Mingo, and Mingo will pick up the flag there for DPI. It was a good throw, and I actually think Mingo would have caught that one had the penalty not been there. He would have caught that one if the penalty had not been there, but this will bring up a 1st and 10 here regardless. And it is a spot foul in the NFL, so this is going to be a huge movement from where they were on their own 24-yard line to about the 15-yard line on the other side of midfield in Rams territory. Better accept this one, Coach. So we're waiting to find out what they're calling on this one. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know what the officials are talking about. I don't know why it's taking so long to make the call. Maybe they don't know who the number was. Maybe the official forgot to see who the number was because they're pointing around. Oh, it was who was that? He threw the flag but didn't get the number. Get your head in the game, ref. Oh. 2 fouls on the play, pass interference on the defense. What did he just say? Okay, this official has no idea. This must be his first time as a white hat because he has no idea what he just said. Oh, I see what the penalty was. The side judge. Whoa, that's going to be a jeer, bro. CeeDee Lamb, you know better, dude. CeeDee Lamb was standing. Oh, that is so funny, bro. As a referee myself, I am so happy that that happened. Oh, that shit is hilarious, dude. It's a 1st and 25 right now after the first down. It is going to be a first down. Let me explain what just happened. CeeDee Lamb was standing on the white line, and the referee literally trucked CeeDee Lamb, hit him from behind. There's the catch made by Schoonmaker on 1st and 25. It was 1st and 25. And that's going to be a 1-yard gain. It brings up a 2nd down and 10. There's another flag on the play. Let's find out what this one is. After the play, looks like a penalty on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Let's read this one. Unsportsmanlike conduct. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct there. I mean, dude, Schoonmaker got absolutely dropped right there. And they called unsportsmanlike conduct. That's an automatic first down for the Dallas Cowboys. So a 1st and 10, Dallas Cowboys just outside the red zone. Okay, here we go. Alex Moore, he's a new referee in the NFL who refereed college football. He's clearly a little nervous right now. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. And this is going to be a 2nd down here. So 2nd down and 10. Thanks for the filler there, Alex Moore. Okay. So, guys, CeeDee Lamb not even playing was laid out by an official. The players aren't supposed to be standing on the white line. Officials always say that. You need to get off the line. That's hilarious that it happened. A bad throw there for Joe Milton will bring up a 3rd down and 10. But CeeDee Lamb got absolutely – even the referees are trying to beat the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, CeeDee Lamb kind of did it to himself. Why would you be standing on the – that's like high school football stuff, bro. You know better than that. On a big play like that, dude, you got to get out of the way. Incomplete pass with 10 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first half. The Dallas Cowboys are just outside of the red zone. It is a 3rd down situation here, guys. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation from the 22. Joe Milton will wind up and throw. Another flag on the play. This will probably be another pass interference. Jonathan Mingo had a man draped on him, and all the yardage so far for the Dallas Cowboys has come via officials. Is Cameron Ward going to play? Pass interference, defense, spot foul, automatic first down. The Rams have really, really done a number on themselves here, giving up so much yardage to the Dallas Cowboys in this one. They gave up like 65 yards, bro. They've given up a ton of yardage here. So we got a 1st and 10 coming up. We are inside the red zone now. Dallas Cowboys get inside the red zone. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Deuce Vaughn up the middle. He will pick up, what is that, a few yards here? Is that Jadon Blue, actually? Okay. No, we've got a man named Maffa. It's Maffa who gets the carry there. So the 5th running back for the Dallas Cowboys, not even on the depth chart here for ESPN. He's fighting his way in right now. This brings up a 2nd down and 4. There's a 6-yard gain, though, so I like that. 2nd down and 4, shotgun formation. We're at the 10-yard line. Here we go. Can the Dallas Cowboys score? Here's the snap. Joe Milton hangs onto it. He winds up and throws to the end zone. This one is thrown away. There's a flag on the play. They're going to call this a false start or something here. I saw the official go like this. It would be prior to the snap. It's going to be an offsides on the offense here, I suppose. So illegal formation is what it's saying here. Milton, pass incomplete to the left, intended for Jalen Tolbert. There's a penalty on the play. Dallas Cowboys, number 76, Richards, illegal formation. 5 yards enforced at the LA Rams 10-yard line. No play. So this brings up a 2nd down and 9 now, 5-yard penalty. 2nd down and 9. Here's the snap. Another handoff to Maffa. Maffa goes up the gut. Maffa gets inside the 5-yard line before going down, and another flag on the play. These officials just doing whatever they want. The officials are now controlling the game. Illegal formation on the Dallas Cowboys offense again. Another 5-yard penalty. 2nd down and 20. Excuse me, 2nd down and 14. You were just... How? How, bro? How? How? Just straight up how? 9 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in the first half of this game. It's now a 2nd down and 14. Joe Milton looks at the flat and almost throws an interception there, telegraphing the whole way. He is not going through his progressions. He is not playing football very well. I mean, he was staring. He was literally just, bro, you stared the entire time at your target there. Moreno Cropper was the intended receiver. Wow. Rough. That was rough. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Here we go. Shotgun formation, 3rd down and 14. Here's the snap. I don't have faith. Here's the run up the gut. An aggressive run there by Maffa again. And Maffa will pick up a good chunk right there. It'll bring up, what, 7-yard gain, maybe an 8-yard gain. A 4th and 6 coming up with 8:55, and the field goal unit will come out. Looks like we're going to get a field goal opportunity here for Brandon Aubrey. So Brandon Aubrey going to warm up the leg. He is the best kicker in the NFL. Preseason, remember, says Terrence. I do remember, but still, it is tough to see. It is tough to see all of this lack of discipline from Brian Schottenheimer's new crew here, new group. Okay, here we go, guys. The field goal unit is out. What happened here? Are we calling a timeout? 30-yard field goal attempt. Cowboys, 30-yarder. Can they knock this one back? It's 4th down and 11. There was a penalty on this play. Oh, my gosh. A delay of game. So a delay of game makes it a 4th down and 11. Let's stop the clock here. An absolute disaster of a start. An absolute disaster of a start here for the Dallas Cowboys. They got to get some points on the board now, though. Got to get some points on the board now, though. Here is Brandon Aubrey to kick a 35-yarder instead of the 30. The kick is up. The kick is good. And Brandon Aubrey gets some points on the board. So we finally get some points, guys. Dallas Cowboys finally scoring on this one. Dallas Cowboys finally scoring on this one. They get 3 on the board. So the field goal is there. What an absolute mess. Okay, so let's just chat about this for a second, guys. Let's talk about this. This season, guys, the Dallas Cowboys will open up against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to ask you guys this. Those of y'all who are watching this live stream, who is your team? This is my chance to interact with you guys. We are in the middle of a commercial break after the field goal here for the Dallas Cowboys. Who is your NFL team? Are you a Jets fan? Are you a Steelers fan? Are you a Broncos fan or a 49ers fan? Chaps, says Courtney out there. Bengals playing the Browns out here. CMC saying Niners. DQ saying Cowboys. Guys, the Rams will open up against the Houston Texans in week 1. Higa Monster saying Vikings. Gary saying Broncos. I see you out there, Wade, with the big Dallas Cowboys. Bills and Ravens playing on week 1 on your birthday. Let's go. First of all, happy birthday to you, Thurman. Second of all, that's a hell of a game, bro. Raiders for Preston. Preston saying Raiders against the Patriots. Go Ramley, baby. We got a whole lot of chats coming in right now. I'm going to do my best to read what I can. Daniel, you got the Patriots against the Raiders. Cowboys fans, y'all already know what's up in week 1. Guys, if y'all want a chance to win $100, we are doing pick'ems this season. We're doing pick'ems. That means every single week I will be giving out $100 if someone can get all of these games right. Depending on if we have multiple people get them right, then we do have a tiebreaker included in there. All the rules and regulations are listed out for you guys. Shout out to Eric Smith, who is an Eagles fan. Shout out to Stanley Copeland, who is a Rams fan. Shout out to all of my Cowboys fans. I appreciate you guys for checking out this live stream. Ooh, Jay Whalen saying the G-Men. Okay. Okay, the G-Men out there. Skull Vikings, says Higa Monster. John saying Eagle. JP Inc. saying Eagles. Doesn't even matter. Torbesh saying Seahawks, baby. What up, Torbesh? Appreciate y'all checking into this one. The boys. I see a lot of Cowboys fans checking in right now. Thomas saying go Birds. Courtney saying go Ravens. Dallas, but Dak is not him, he says. Yikes. Oh, the hate for the Dallas Cowboys is so real, guys. The only team that matters is the Eagles, says L. Love the Dallas Cowboys. Appreciate you guys. Okay, also, just so you know, this is going to be week 1. We get our kickoff return right here after the Dallas Cowboys field goal, and they bring this football. The LA Rams will bring this football out to about the 23-yard line. So we're going to get a 1st and 10 here for the LA Rams. 1st and 10 for the LA Rams with about 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in this first half. Guys, don't go anywhere during halftime. We will have some action for you guys there as well. All right, y'all, for you Rams fans who are watching, here are your first 3 games of the season. The Houston Texans, you will be hosting the Houston Texans, and then back-to-back away games. Luckily for y'all, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Here's the play, the handoff to the running back. No gain right there on 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 from the 23-yard line. Sorry about that. Let's turn that off real quick. We're no longer in the red zone. Okay. So a 2nd down and 10 coming up, guys. The clock is hot with 7:38. We're about midway through this We're about midway through this 2nd quarter. Okay. Get my earmuffs, my headphones on my earmuffs. Single back formation, 2nd down and 10. Under center right now. Stetson Bennett will slip and fall backwards. He wraps up. I wonder if he's okay. It looked like an awkward fall. He is okay. He misstepped right there. This will bring up a 3rd down and 10, and I can live with that. That'll go down as a sack for the Dallas Cowboys. Limmer stuck his leg out and tripped him on accident. Tagged on the play. That'll go down as a sack for the Dallas Cowboys. Looks like Harris. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 15. It'll be a loss of 5. So a loss of 5 on that one. Shasta Lady. Ooh, love that name, Shasta. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, this time from the 18-yard line. Here's the snap. Stetson Bennett drops back. He looks right. He throws right. The catch is made. It'll be no gain on this one. Keeps the clock ticking. 4th down and 15. And the Dallas Cowboys defense gets another stop. Took a while, but way to wake up, boys. Let's go. Dallas Cowboys defense gets a much-needed stop on this play. Wesley saying, call it constructive criticism. Tush push practice, says the golf. Giggity? Giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Julie will be here. Nobody does super chats. I don't ask for them, Peter Hahn. And I think that's one of the reasons why people stick around this channel. I don't ask for super chats because I feel like most people who are watching this channel, well, I don't ever want to assume, right? It may or may not be because of a financial barrier, but I believe that a good chunk of our viewership comes from people who are dealing with some financial barriers and don't have access to these games. Dallas Cowboys going to start this drive on the 20-yard line, guys. Let's stop the clock right now. So I don't feel like it's fair to request super chats from anyone. That's not my style, bro. I'm here to give value. I'm here to provide value. And I just hope that you guys are digging it, man. And if you are, I will ask. I never ask for super chats, but I do always ask for that thumbs up. A simple thumbs up will go a long way. He says, you know super chats ain't coming from Dallas. They actually do. One of our largest super chats on this channel was from a Dallas Cowboys fan. I think the biggest super chat on the channel was like $500 on one game, which was kind of crazy. Got a couple hundos. 79 Super Bowl, says Stanley Copeland. Ross says true, Mario. Appreciate that, Ross. Okay, guys, so we talked about the LA Rams schedule. We're back to a quick commercial break. A quick 3-and-out for the LA Rams, meaning the Dallas Cowboys get the football back on the 20-yard line. We'll have a 1st and 10 with 5:52 left to go in the first half of this football game. Dallas Cowboys trail by 11. They are still in this game, guys. Next couple of games for the Dallas Cowboys preseason is coming up right here. It will be Saturday, 1 week from today, against the Baltimore Ravens, and then Friday on August 22nd, 6 days after that, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Friday night against the Atlanta Falcons. Week 1, Dallas Cowboys go up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Week 2, New York Giants, back-to-back division matchups here. And then, of course, in Week 3, the Dallas Cowboys will be playing the Chicago Bears. And this will be interesting as Eberflus will go back to Chicago. This will be a good start to the season, I think. Fingers crossed. We'll see what the Dallas Cowboys have up their sleeve. It's a long football game, guys. This game is far from over. The score is 3-14, and it looks like the Dallas Cowboys defense is finally waking up right now, which does make me feel good, especially when we try to compare the defenses from last year between these two teams. And the LA Rams, 24th in yards allowed, Cowboys 28th in yards allowed. This needs to change. This number here really needs to change for the Dallas Cowboys. The rushing yards allowed per game, Dallas needs to find a better way here because they're not going to get it done with this. What was interesting, Cowboys were 28th, Rams were 29th, and the Rams were 28th. So not a whole lot separating these guys, literally 0.2 of a yard. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff, a short gain, a run up the middle, but at least they're using the run game. It is Deuce Vaughn because Joe Milton cannot throw a football. This will bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Dallas Cowboys. So a 2nd down and 8. The clock is hot once again, and we are now up to the Dallas Cowboys 23. Cowboys with the football. 2nd down and 8. 23-yard line. Joe Milton in an empty backfield. He will either run it himself. Deuce Vaughn, a man in motion here. Here's the snap. Milton looks right, will wind up and throw. The catch is made up to the 30. That's good for a 1st down for Dallas here. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. Should point this way. That was Jalen Brooks on the grab. Jalen Brooks good for 10 yards here. And that feels good to say. Dallas Cowboys pick up 10 yards off the arm of Joe Milton. Number 83, Jalen Brooks gets the grab. 10-yard pickup to the Dallas Cowboys 33-yard line. The tackle made by Lampkin. 1st and 10. Empty backfield once again. Joe Milton waiting for the snap from the 33-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. It's actually a single back formation, not empty backfield. I was not counting the helmets. Just counting the jerseys, and they all started to blend together. This will be a handoff to the running back. Looks like Maffa will pick up 3 yards on this one, and then I'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7 brings the football up to the 36. Dallas Cowboys still on their own half of the field. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. You know what that means. And if you don't know, now you know, homie. Single back formation. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Milton wheels out to the right. He throws, and it looks like the catch will be made there. Looks like the tight end makes the grab for the Dallas Cowboys. That's going to be Brevin Spanford. No, it's not. It's actually going to be John Stevens. No, it's not. It's going to be Neville. Whoever Neville is, not on the depth chart right now, working for a roster spot. Here we go. 2nd down and 7 with 4 minutes left to go, ladies and gentlemen. The clock is still ticking here. It's actually a 3rd down and 4. My apologies. 3rd down and 4. Joe Milton will wind up and deliver this one into dangerous territory, but the catch is made by the Dallas Cowboys, and we get a 1st down, Dallas. 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. Jalen Brooks there again. It looks like Milton has a new favorite receiver. He is pushed out of bounds. That's a gain of 16 to the LA Rams 45-yard line. And the Dallas Cowboys cross midfield. No huddle offense. The wind up and the throw to the right-hand side. This stays on his feet. He's going to run. He's going to pick up about 20 yards on this play. A 20-yard gain for the Dallas Cowboys. And the clock will continue ticking there. Milton connects with Ryan Flournoy on that play. And this brings up another 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. 20-yard pickup down to the 25-yard line. Hurry up offense, not giving the Rams a chance to reset. Here's a handoff to the back, and this will be a gain of about 2 on that, slowing things down just a bit, but still not a bad run for Maffa. Maffa, 2-yard pickup right here. 2nd down and 8 coming up. The Dallas Cowboys starting to pick up the pace right now. Low A1C, I see you. Remember, guys, during play, I try not to read the chats. I will read the chats during the commercial break. We're 30 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. My clock is about 15 seconds behind. Let's speed it up. Single back formation here. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. The handoff to the motion man inside the red zone down at the 19. And this should take us to the 2-minute warning. This should take us to the 2-minute warning here. And the Dallas Cowboys are inside the red zone now. Okay, guys, so let's read some chats right now since we are at a quick commercial break. So the 2-minute warning, we've got a 3rd down and 4 when we get back from this commercial break. 2-minute warning. Very nice, says Jose Lita. What's up, Jose? I believe we can see, and I believe I can fly. Woo! I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Okay, Wheel saying Cowboys, let's go. Richmond 555 saying let's go Cowboys, just outside of Philly. Shout out to you guys. If Stafford comes back at full potential, man, that'll be – the Rams are good, bro. I'm not going to take it away from the LA Rams. The Rams deserve that Super Bowl win that they got over the Bengals. Thank you, EJ. Let's see. Do you think that Joe Milton will make the Dallas Cowboys, yes or no? I don't think they have a choice. I think they're going to need a backup quarterback, and it's going to be Joe Milton. And if it's not Joe Milton, I mean, outside of Joe Milton, it's Will Grier. So, yeah, I think he's definitely going to make the team. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys have a choice. Cowboys have a running back? We actually do. We've got 2 running backs. We've got Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders. We have not seen Jaden Blue, but you know what? We've also now got Deuce Vaughn and this Maffa guy, and Maffa seems to be able to run the football. I'll be here, Peter Hahn. Don't you worry, brother. Chances are you're probably going to stumble across maybe Chat Sports. Chat Sports is probably the biggest Dallas Cowboys competition that I have on the YouTube landscape right now. Appreciate you watching the game on mute and enjoying the commentary. Thank you, Jose Lita. USO Cowboys in the house. Peter Hahn saying that he's going to check out another channel during halftime. If you guys want to stick around with me during halftime, guys, I do have a trivia quiz. I will have a trivia quiz for you guys during halftime, and it's a good one. I've got a good one for you guys today. It's going to be LA Rams versus Dallas Cowboys. So if you want to test your knowledge, don't go anywhere during half. Those of you guys who want to take a quick break, because I talk a lot, I get it. I'll be here when you come back. I'll be here when you get back. Commercial break is almost over. Courtney saying it's quiz time. Boomer Sooner says Aquastar. Did I use caps too much, mods? No, EJ, you're good, bro. I use caps all the time. I almost exclusively type in caps. All right, guys, we've got a 3rd down and 4 now that the 2-minute warning is over. Dallas Cowboys are currently in the huddle right here. We are inside of the red zone, guys. We are inside of the red zone. So now I'm going to have to step away from the chat. Some of you guys are posing some great questions. Keep those in mind during the next commercial break, guys. Not halftime. But during the next commercial break in the 3rd quarter, I will be reading some more chats, so keep that one in your pocket, bro. Keep the questions coming. I love interacting with you guys. 3rd down and 4. 2 minutes left to go in this first half. On the first drive for Joe Milton, he made 4 of 10 passes and had just 4 yards. On this drive alone, guys, he has 4 of 4 completed passes for 49 yards. This drive has gone 8 plays and 61 yards. It is a crucial 3rd down for the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the snap. Here's the play action. He will wind up and throw just shy of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a 4th down and inches. Oh, no. 4th down and inches. I think you go for it. I think you go for it with 10:45 left to go. Dallas Cowboys are lined up. Go for it or not? I think the answer is go for it. Schottenheimer not pulling the team. Cowboys still on the field. 4th down and 1. Dude, hand this off to Maffa. Just be smart. Hand this off to Maffa. You need this. Even a quarterback sneak would be just fine. And it's going to be a timeout. Whistles come in. Timeout going to be called by the LA Rams. So that stops the clock. Timeout going to be called by the LA Rams. 4th down and inches here. Miles Sanders, LOL, says L. Go for it, says Richmond. Okay, guys. Back to a quick commercial break. We'll read some more chats right now. Old man Stafford with no Cooper Kupp, season is over. Hey, he may not have Cooper Kupp, bro, and that's fine. But old man Stafford has old man Davante Adams on the squad, bro. Davante Adams is still going to be out here. You're going to have Stafford. You're going to have Kyron Williams. You're going to have Puka Nacua, bro. Like, let's not say that Cooper Kupp was the sole reason that the LA Rams had some success. Yes, Cooper Kupp was the wide receiver 1 and put up, what was that, 1,900 yards in 2021. So, yeah, Cooper Kupp, I understand that he's great, but Davante Adams is no slouch, bro. Davante Adams is an absolute stud. Adams, Puka Nacua, I mean, they've got a team here. They do still have a team offensively. I'm excited to see the Dallas Cowboys and their setup here for the offense. Dallas Cowboys with a new man in George Pickens. We do have Javonte Williams as well. We've also got Miles Sanders and Jadon Blue. Dak Prescott is back from the hamstring injury. Jake Ferguson is still with us. CeeDee Lamb is still with us. Let's go, bro. Would be great to watch this with both teams at full capacity. Would be great to watch this game with both teams at full capacity. The biggest question mark right now for the Dallas Cowboys has to be Micah Parsons. $2.14, $2.14. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you, Mr. Soto. Appreciate that super chat, my friend. Greasy Flight saying hello. Shout out to Greasy Flight. Gilbert saying Rams defense will be dominating this season. Rams defense also solid squad here. Byron Young, Jared Verse, Kobe Turner, Braden Fisk. Omar Spates. You got Poona Ford. You got Witherspoon, Williams, Curl Kitchens. Like they do have a squad right now as well. They do have a squad here as well. And the regular season, guys, I think the LA Rams don't need to do a whole lot if they can keep teams from scoring. Red zone efficiency, they were forcing teams, guys, to kick those field goals. They were not allowing teams to score touchdowns. They came in 4th last year when it came to red zone defense. We are in the middle of a timeout right now, guys. It's 4th down and 1. The LA Rams used a timeout here moments ago. Let's go ahead and get back to this. Okay. 4th down and 1, and this will be a quarterback sneak. I think he got it. What did the officials say? He slipped as he got that one. Let's see where they mark it. Uh-oh. Milrose straight up slipped on the quarterback sneak, bro. Let's see what they say. First or nah? First down. First down, Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys pick up the first on 4th down and inches. We end up with a 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. 1st and 10 for our Dallas Cowboys. A tough effort right there, but he got it according to these officials. Honestly, it's a hard one to challenge, but they're going to go for it anyways. 53 seconds. They're not going to challenge it. They're just going to keep going is what I meant to say. Unless there is a timeout and a challenge. Okay, a timeout has been called, and they are going to challenge the spot. I think that's fair. Honestly, how does Joe Milton, how do you slip on your first 4th? It was a tush push, bro. It was a quarterback sneak. How do you slip on a QB sneak? That's wild to me. That's absolutely bananas, bro. Absolutely bananas. Okay. Is this a challenge or is it not? It's just another timeout for the LA Rams. I guess they're not going to say that it's a challenge, so it's not under review. Let's turn off this flag. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys with 50 seconds left to go. Joe Milton shoots for the end zone, just overshooting the target. Turns off the clock right there with 46 seconds left to go. 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. Guys, I have no idea how many people are watching this live stream. I have no idea how many people are watching. I have no idea how many likes we have right now. But if I've had your attention for 5, 10, 15 minutes and you guys are still with me, when there's all the other competition out there on the YouTube landscape, help a brother out, smash that like button. That's all I ask right now. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers on either side. Milton will throw to the left-hand side. A block for him on the left-hand side, and it looks like Maffa will pick up just a couple of yards there. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7. So a 3rd down and 7. Are we going to have 3rd down and 6? Excuse me, 3rd down and 6. So a gain of 4 here. Goes out of bounds, stops the clock with 40 seconds left to go. And I'm wondering if this is going to be an actual touchdown or if Brian Anger is going to end up having to come out once again. 3rd down and 6, guys. Here we go. 40 seconds left to go. 3rd down and 6 from the 11-yard line of the LA Rams. Dallas Cowboys with the football. Here's the snap, looking right, throwing right, tries to get the screen, has to bounce off a couple players, does not quite get it. It brings up a 4th down and about 2. A gain of 4 right there, a gain of 4 by Moreno Cropper. Moreno Cropper picks up 4. Here we go. 20 seconds left to go. The clock is still ticking. Shot, what are you going to do? Are you going to take a shot? Do you trust Joe Milton? No, he's going to wait until there's no time left and kick the field goal. We got 9 seconds left. When it says 3 seconds, he's going to call a quick timeout. Yep, that's exactly right. So timeout has been called. They're going to bring out Brandon Aubrey to kick the field goal here. So another timeout going to be called here on the Dallas Cowboys side of things, since we are in this quick timeout. Appreciate you guys. I'm seeing that number slowly go up right now. Appreciate that. I don't ask a whole lot, guys, but I do think it's important to bring it up. I always like to bring it up whenever I can, y'all. If we take a look at it, 87% of our viewers of our watch time on this channel in the last 28 days, 87% not subscribed. If we can get that number a little bit higher, this channel will be on track and it won't disappear on you guys. Okay, let's get back to the action. Here's the kick. The kick is up. Brandon Aubrey's kick is good. And the score is now 6-14. Dallas Cowboys down by 8. Dallas Cowboys down by 8 as we go into halftime. So we go into halftime, guys. Let's reset this. Let's move this out into halftime. And it's time for us to do our trivia quiz. Y'all ready for this? All right, guys. This is just to have some fun. I want to have some fun with you guys today, so I'm going to ask y'all a couple of trivia questions. All you got to do is answer A, B, or C. There is no penalty for getting them wrong. There's nothing but bragging rights being awarded anyway, so let's do this thing. Question number 1. The LA Rams joined the NFL in 1937. What city did the LA Rams originate in? Is it A, A, Cleveland, B, Chicago, or C, St. Louis? A, B, or C, the LA Rams, where did they join? Where did the LA Rams originate? They did not originate in Los Angeles back in 1937. So, the answer to question number 1 is Cleveland. They were the Cleveland Rams back in 1937, originally located in Ohio. They were known as the Cleveland Rams before moving to Los Angeles in 1946, so they played, 9 years in Cleveland before moving? Anyways, just a little history for you guys. Question number 2. What is the name of the Dallas Cowboys mascot? Is it A, Russell? Is it B, Rowdy? Or is it C, Wrangler? This should be an easy one for you guys. Most of y'all have seen this question before. I'm guessing a good chunk of you guys have seen this one before. Is it Russell? Is it Rowdy? Or is it Wrangler? What is the name of the Dallas Cowboys mascot? A, B, or C? Most of you guys getting this one correct. Well done, guys. It is Rowdy. He was introduced in 1996, and legend has it that the Dallas Cowboys are cursed because of Rowdy. Ever since this mascot was introduced, the Dallas Cowboys have not gone back to a Super Bowl. So do what you will with that piece of information. Let's see if it is Rowdy's fault. Question number 3, guys. Who holds the Rams record for the most receiving yards in a single season? One single season. Is it A, Torrey Holt? Is it B, Cooper Kupp? Or is it C, Robert Woods? Who holds the Rams record for the most receiving yards in a single season? Holt, Kupp, or Woods? A, B, or C, guys? The answer to question number 3 is Cooper Kupp, guys. The LA Rams record for most receiving yards in a single season is 1,947 yards. And as I said 15 minutes ago, Cooper Kupp did that back in 2021. Okay, guys, next question. Question number 4. Good job, guys. Keep the answers coming. Who is the owner and general manager of the Dallas Cowboys? Is it A, Robert Kraft? Is it B, Ben Schottenheimer? Or is it C, Jerry Jones? A, B, or C? What do you think the answer is? You better not get this one wrong. A, B, or C? Guys, almost all of you guys got that right. I think everyone got that right. It is Jerry Jones. Robert Kraft is the owner of the New England Patriots. Ben Schottenheimer is a made-up name. Brian Schottenheimer is the head coach of this team. And Jerry Jones is the correct answer. I hope you guys got that one right. Okay, the answer is Skeletor. Take care, EJ. We'll see you soon, bro. Next question, question number 5. The Los Angeles Rams logo features a ram, but what type of animal is this logo based on? Is it A, the Alpine Ibex? Is it B, the Cashmere Goat? Or is it C, the Bighorn Sheep? A, B, or C? The Los Angeles Rams has a ram, but what kind of animal is that logo based on? A, B, or C? The answer, everyone got this one right. Good job, y'all. It is the Bighorn Sheep. The Bighorn Sheep is the logo, guys. It's a male Bighorn Sheep, and their mascot's name is Rampage, an anthropomorphic ram, but doesn't matter. That wasn't the question. Answer is Bighorn Sheep. Good job. Almost everyone got that one right. Question number 6, y'all. Who holds the Dallas Cowboys record for the most career passing yards? Is it A, Tony Romo? Is it B, Troy Aikman? Or is it C, Roger Staubach? Who holds the Cowboys record for the most career passing yards? A, B, or C? Mixed bag of answers here, guys. I will have you know that the answer is actually Tony Romo. Tony Romo has the most passing yards for this team with 34,183. That is more than Troy Aikman. And by the way, Dak Prescott is like 3,000 yards behind Tony Romo. So Dak Prescott soon, probably by the end of this year, will be the new answer. All right, guys, which Rams player holds the NFL rookie record for the most rushing yards? Is it A, Kyren Williams? Is it B, Eric Dickerson? Or is it C, Todd Gurley? A, B, or C? Which Rams player holds the NFL rookie record for the most rushing yards? Kyren Williams, Eric Dickerson, or Todd Gurley? Guys, this is a very well-known fact. Everyone who watches football should know the answer to this one. It has nothing to do with the LA Rams. This is the NFL rookie record for the most rushing yards, and the answer is Eric Dickerson, who rushed for 1,808 yards his rookie year back in 1983. Many have tried, all have failed. Question number 8, guys, here we go. Which Cowboys defensive player holds the record for the most pick sixes in one single season? The NFL record for the most pick sixes in one single season. Is it A, Micah Parsons? Is it B, Deron Bland? Or is it C, Trayvon Diggs? A, B, or C? Which Cowboys defensive player holds the NFL record for the most pick sixes in one single season? Not the most interceptions, guys. The most interceptions returned for a touchdown. That was Deron Bland in 2023, who had not 1, 2, 3, or 4, but 5 interceptions taken back for a touchdown. That man scored more touchdowns than a lot of running backs that year. Next question, guys. Who holds the Rams franchise record for the most career passing yards? Is it A, Kurt Warner? Is it B, Matthew Stafford? Or is it C, Jim Everett? Who holds the Los Angeles Rams franchise record for the most career passing yards? A, B, or C? Man, you guys. I saw like 2 of y'all get this one right. The answer is Jim Everett, guys. Jim Everett passed for 23,758 yards with the team from 1986 to 1993. I understand that Kurt Warner has his own accolades, but this is not one of them. It is Jim Everett. Last question, guys. Here we go. The Dallas Cowboys last won a Super Bowl in 1996. What song was at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 list that year? Was it A, Gangsta's Paradise? Was it B, The Macarena? Or was it C, I Believe I Can Fly? What do you think, guys? A, B, or C? Been spending most our lives. No. Hey, Macarena. Yes, that is the correct answer, guys. The Macarena was the #1 song the last time that the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl. I know. Now, I'm starting to lose belief that they can fly, but I'm still rolling with my Dallas Cowboys anyways. How did you guys do? How did y'all do on this trivia quiz? Also, drop a thumbs up in the chat if you had fun during that one. Shout out to y'all. So nice. Thanks for checking in. Riding with Dad saying, what? LOL. Old school, says James Fox. Gary got 7 out of 10. Well done. Rhonda got 6 out of 10. Robert got 7 out of 10. You guys did all right. You guys did all right. Space only missed 2. Space got 8 out of 10. Space, the final frontier. Space and disc golf. You are the champions. Well done, guys. Well done. All right, guys. Well, not everybody can win at trivia, but if you are of age, you might be able to win at Underdog Sports, guys. If you have never done Underdog, you can sign up using our promo code and get up to $1,000 in bonus bets when you sign up using our promo code LETSFNGO. FN for Football Nation. LETSFNGO. Get it? It also helps me out, guys. Anybody who makes a donation or anybody who actually signs up using our link, I, as the content creator, I guess as the middleman of how, facilitating this new partnership with you and Underdog, I get a small commission for that there as well. So it's no additional cost to you guys. Whatever you put in, you get matched 50%. So if you deposit $100, they will match you $50 so that you can play for free while you figure out how Underdog works. And it's very simple, guys. You just pick the under or over. It'll give you prop bets. It's super simple. I've been doing best ball on it. I wanted to make more content around it, but right now we are in the middle of halftime. So I just wanted to throw this out there one more time. There it is one more time, guys. If nothing else, click on the link, see if it even applies in your area, because not every state allows you to do these kinds of bets. But if you're in the right area, you can click on this and get up to $1,000 in bonus bets. I would really appreciate it if you guys use my promo and use the Let's F and Go promo. It would make a world of difference for me and helps buy diapers for my son. So anyways, okay, guys. The music stopped, so I guess that's my cue to get off this screen. Let's go back to this. Thank you, Val. Val, I thought you were already a member. What happened? Cheers to you, though, Val. Appreciate that. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the numbers and the stats for this game. We're no longer inside the red zone here, so let's turn off the red zone music, go back to the lo-fi music, and let's talk some football here. Okay, we're going to bring this up. Let's go to the bottom here. I have to, there we go. Get my game tracker. ¿Qué pasó? Uh-oh. 1 second, guys. Please bear with me with my technical difficulties. Is this the right one? It sure is. Okay, let's move this sucker over. Let's bring this out just a hair. And let's talk some team stats here, y'all. Let's talk some quick team stats before the second half starts. Second half is about to start. Dallas Cowboys finally got it together towards the end there. 16 minutes of possession for the LA Rams, 13 minutes of possession for almost 14 minutes of possession there for the Dallas Cowboys. 10 first downs picked up by LA, 8 first downs picked up by the Dallas Cowboys. Now, fourth down conversions, the LA Rams have converted twice. The Dallas Cowboys have converted once. Rushing yards, neither team has been that great, guys. 46 yards on the ground here for the LA Rams, 41 yards over here for the Dallas Cowboys. If we scroll down a little bit, the biggest difference there, the moneymaker, touchdowns. And LA Rams have 2 of them. Dallas Cowboys have yet to score 1. We do have 2 field goals, but you can't win games. Field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal. You do not put 90 guys on an airplane and fly them out. They probably put them on a bus, let's be honest. You don't put a bunch of guys together and fly them out to California to go kick a couple of field goals. You got to score some touchdowns here. Dallas Cowboys in trouble right now. They will be getting the football to start the half. They will be getting the football to start the half, so silver linings, I suppose. Let's see how the Dallas Cowboys do on this drive. Dallas Cowboys going to get the football to start the second half. Let's make sure that my numbers are set up. 1, 2, 3, third quarter. Third quarter, it's going to be a 1st and 10. Probably, possibly. Okay. They should have to walk back, says James Fox. That would be brutal. Man, SoFi Stadium is crazy cool, man. SoFi Stadium is so cool. Like, looking at it on the screen, that place must be epic. What's up, Wade? Welcome back. Chip Smith saying, hello, Robert. What's up, Space? Here we go. The score is 6-14. I didn't even add the field goal at the end there. The score is 6-14, and the Dallas Cowboys are going to get the football here to start the second half. 6-14, and the Dallas Cowboys are going to get the football to start the second half. Here's the kickoff to get things going here. LA Rams about to send this one back. Cartel Ben, appreciate you checking in. Nice name. Okay, I'm going to get up on my feet because we got my Dallas Cowboys playing offense right now. Let's do this thing. There's the kick. This one goes all the way to the end zone. It will be returned. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Finds an angle. The 25, the 30. Goes down at about the 33-yard line, maybe the 32. Call that a 1st and 10. Dallas Cowboys on the 32-yard line. A solid return right there. Let's subtract like 5 or 6 seconds off the clock here. I'm also going to turn this little backlight on. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Did my backlight go Did my backlight go bye-bye? There we go. Some of y'all might think I'm crazy, but I like that underglow. I like the underglow. Hey, Mario, just wondering, would you know how my Pittsburgh Steelers are doing? Off the top of my head, I don't see it. A 1st and 10 is going to be a handoff to the running back, and this will be a gain of about 7 yards right here by Maffa. Maffa doing a great job on the ground. Another big gain for him. That's going to be a 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys up to the 39-yard line. To answer that question, though, I can get you an answer to that. Your Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's bring this up. Let's refresh this page real quick. 2nd down and 3. Pittsburgh Steelers are up 14-9 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thank you, Val, for that super chat. Here's the snap going around the right-hand side. Looks like Joe Milton will pick up the 1st down here for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st down. Let's go. Thank you, Val. I appreciate that. Hey, Val, you could also join our fantasy football league. She says, hit that like button if you're enjoying this live, and subscribing will be the best decision you made today. I love that, Val. Thank you so much for that $20 super chat. Hey, Christina, that's literally that's diapers. That's diapers, babe. 1st and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. We got 13:40 left to go. Shotgun formation. Joe Milton, after picking up 5 yards on that last rush, will hand this off to Maffa again, and Maffa will pick up about 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 yards on that play. You know, if anybody, and I hate to say this, but if anybody should get cut from the Dallas Cowboys running back room, unfortunately, guys, it should be Deuce Vaughn. And I know everybody is so excited because Deuce Vaughn is such a little guy. He's 5 foot, what, 5'6"? 5'7". I mean, he's like a little guy, bro. I could be exaggerating. I actually don't know off the top of my head how tall he is, but he's not very tall. He's also not very powerful because of that. He can hide behind the offensive line, but, I mean, Maffa can step up and just take a hit and deliver. Here's a shot being delivered downfield to the end zone. It's going to be picked off. Oh, man, what a chance right there. It's going to be picked off in the end zone. And the first interception for Joe Milton. LA Rams will get the football back right there because Milton can't read a defense. So this will bring up a 1st and 10 and a change of possession here. Stop the clock. Let's watch it one more time. I mean, there's no DPI on that, ref. There's no double cover. There's no DPI on that. Flournoy being held. No, that's good defense. That's tight defense. Lampkin picks that one off, and that is going to be LA Rams football, y'all. Damn. Okay, stops the clock with 12:49 left to go. Just when we thought we were going to get a chance, man, a touchdown here would have made a big difference. A touchdown could have tied up this game, bro. We would have been down by 2 and a 2-point conversion. We'd be all tied up at 14 all, but instead the LA Rams will start this drive on the 20-yard line thanks to an interception by Joe Milton. Vaughn 5, thank you for checking in. It's only preseason. Let's go, Joe Milton. Shake it off, says Baby Blue. Thanks for checking in, Baby Blue. Mark Coe in the house. Hey, thanks again, Val. Appreciate that. I really do. I really do. I do. Ooh. All right, guys, quick commercial break. Let's end this one here. Start a quick Q&A. Question for you guys who are still with me right now after halftime. Where are you watching from? Where on this planet of Earth are you watching from? I love to see all the exotic places, guys, where people are watching from, the different countries, the different regions. Para mi gente que están ahí en Puerto Rico o en Sudamérica o en España o donde sea que sea, muy agradecido. Gracias por estar aquí. Appreciate you guys, man. Wherever you are from, wherever you're watching this from. Father Time still on the river. Gary saying Washington State. Coinage in California. Bubba Fat saying Denson, Texas. Let's go. Robert Zamora, just like me, in San Antonio. Space is saying it's not on here. JP saying New Jersey. Born and raised, my guy. Appreciate that. Seal out in Mars. Ooh, man, I haven't been there in a while. I haven't been there since, like, senior year in high school. Baby Blue saying Tijuana, Baja California. Owl on the Prowl says nobody can throw a pick like Dak. Well, I think Joe Milton will give him a run for his money. Looks like CMC saying Redding, California. 109 degrees today in Redding, California. Wow. Ms. Mom saying Arizona. What up, Ms. Mom? We got John Dietz in the house saying West Central Florida, Oklahoma City in the house. I want to see Jadon. I want to see what Jadon Blue can do, says James Fox. Honestly, dude, me too. I think that would be really cool. Michael Maldonado in California. Fadog saying living room in North Carolina. Hey, Father Time, how is everything going after the flood and everything? I hope you're doing all right. All right, guys, we've got more action here. We got to step away from the chat. I'm sorry if I didn't get a chance to read your location, but the game here comes first. Here's the snap, and Stetson Bennett has all day on the left-hand side looking for a flag for the holding, and number 53 trying to plead and object with the officials. The officials not going to call a hold right there. It was a big gain. This will bring up a 2nd down and 2, a gain of 8 right there for Stetson Bennett. 2nd down and 2. So Childress was pretty upset right there that there was no call by the officials for holding there. And I guess, I don't know what they're watching. I guess they're just watching football and not actually watching the players. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. There's the handoff right up the middle. A gain of about 3 yards. That's good for a 1st down for the LA Rams. 1st down, LA. So a 1st and 10 comes up for the LA Rams. 1st and 10 with 12 minutes left to go here. Going to speed up the clock just a hair. I'm going to speed up the clock just a hair, get this lined up with what I see on my TV screen. That's a little better right there. Scroll down to everyone. Let's see. We got Helia in Albuquerque. Courtney out in San Francisco. My heart is San Francisco. I left my heart in San Francisco. There's a throw to the right-hand side, and that's going to be a big gain right there. Looks like a monster catch by Presley for 6 yards. Not necessarily a monster catch, but a respectable catch. It was 1st and 10 from the LA Rams 31-yard line. It becomes 2nd down and 4 from the LA Rams 37-yard line after the 6-yard gain. So 2nd down and 4 from the LA Rams 37. LA Rams with possession right now. They are playing out from their own end zone. So 11 minutes, 11 left in the 3rd. Make a wish. We got a single back formation. Under center, Stetson Bennett sends a man in motion. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff on the play action. He's chased down from behind, and all of these pass rushers, oh my goodness, that's picked off by the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go! Let's go! So the Dallas Cowboys come down with it. What an athletic grab. That looked like a pick to me. Of course, this will be reviewed. I think the interception was returned in kind right there. Dallas Cowboys going to get possession back. Let's watch it one more time. Here's the play. No flag for DPI, but Mumfield, I guess it is what it is. Mumfield was the intended receiver. No flag for DPI on that one. Easily could have been. But the Dallas Cowboys will get the football back, and it's first down for our Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys will get the football on their own 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 when we get back from the commercial break. Let's stop the clock. We got 10:51 left to go. I'm actually going to milk off a little bit more and then just add the minute back. So the Cowboys get the football back. Let's go, baby. Courtney left her heart in San Francisco. Oh, no, boys. Yes, boys. Show some life, says Mark Coy. Junior Malay in the house. What up, Junior? Dak overpaid. Ooh, J-Den. J-Den, shots fire. Hey, man. All I'm going to say is you're not wrong. We're in a quick commercial break, guys. In a quick commercial break. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back after this turnover.
Hi, I'm with the FNTV company, and we're offering a football package for fans this season. All right, man, well, hey, I'll consider buying if you have all the Cowboys games available. Sure thing. Let's take a look at your schedule. So in week 1, it looks like you guys play Thursday Night Football on NBC. Then week 2, you're on Fox. Then they play on CBS, ABC, and Paramount Plus. Okay, I feel like I should be writing this down. They're also on NFL Plus, ESPN, and ESPN Plus this year. Then Sky Sports, DAZN, and TSN/RDS. They'll also be on ESPN Deportes, Fox Deportes, and Universo, in case anyone speaks Espanol. Then you're back on CBS for Thanksgiving, Netflix for Christmas, and it looks like you've also got a game on Peacock, Amazon Prime, and NFL Network. Are you done yet? Oh no, you're definitely going to still need all of the local channels. You'll need WOAI, KDFW, KABB, KENS 5, KXAN, KHOU, KTRK, WFAA. There cannot be that many stations. KPRC, KSAT, YOLO, LMFAO. Okay, dude, now you're just saying letters, bro. But if you sign up today, you do get YouTube TV for 1 month for free, but that's not going to help you unless you're willing to pay the extra $400 for the NFL Sunday ticket. So, what do you say? You ready to watch football this year? Go f yourself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Here's the snap, dropping back on 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line, overthrowing his target right there, and that pass will be incomplete as we open up this drive for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd down and 10 coming up right now in the 3rd quarter. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. That milked 6 seconds off the clock. Gonna have to get some more of your, pretty sure your comment on Deuce's height was being generous, because I'm pretty sure he's only 5'2" at most. Yikes. Yeah, he's not a very tall guy, bro. Get away from that door. Yeah, I almost took my face off with that door, Aquastar. 2nd down and 10 coming up right now from the 18-yard line. Here's the snap and the handoff to the running back here around the right-hand side, and this will be a gain of 5 as he tries to turn the corner there. That is Maffa once again. He does pick up 5. 3rd down and 5 coming up, though. 3rd down and 5, Dallas Cowboys with possession. We've got 10 minutes and 34 seconds left to go, and the clock is hot. So the clock is ticking right now, guys. I just talked to Deion Sanders, and he says to tell you we coming, ain't no more bull jive, says Adam. I'm ready for football tomorrow again. Me too, Josh. Me too, bro. I see acting my crystal ball for Mario. Crystal ball. Ooh, the crystal ball could be a fun series that we do. Here's the snap of the shotgun formation on 3rd down and 6. The wind up in the throw, and this Joe Milton, bro. My guy. Like, what are you doing? Okay, so another incomplete pass from Joe Milton. An embarrassing throw, really. Nowhere near. Don't throw your hands up like that's someone else's fault, dude. You cannot throw a football. Like, let's just call it the way we see it. You throw like a Welshman. Doesn't he? Doesn't he throw like a Welshman? Sorry, that's a terrible Family Guy joke. Here we go, guys. We got a 4th down and 6, and the punt team is out here. Brian Anger about to send this one back to the LA Rams. Rams about to get possession here. And I should have switched the possession logo anyways. Now the Rams do get the ball. So a quick 3 and out for the Dallas Cowboys. It's a muffed kick return. And somehow, some way, Presley will lay down on top of it. It bounced right off of his chest plate. Bounced right off of his chest plate. Like, wow, bro. You got to grab that. Anyways, the score remains 14-6, and the Dallas Cowboys defense looking to get another stop. They need it right here. Mark saying he throws like a girl. Dude, my wife can throw a football, bro. Shane Clouding saying, hi, Mario. Is Parsons playing for you tonight? I don't know if Parsons playing at all. Maybe tonight or at all this year. CMC, later neighbors, all like, he finally lost it. Babies do that, locked door. Hello to Shane Clouding. Vaughn 5 in the house as well. Guys, another commercial break. Open to reading some comments if anybody has any good questions for me. Stewie reference says Bubba Fett. See, he gets it. Bubba Fett in the house. Let's go, bro. At least we got one Family Guy fan. Someone who actually knows. Mario is not sold on Milton yet. No, Mario is not sold on Milton. Mario is not sold on Joe Milton. Let's see if I can't tell you why. So, Joe Milton, by the way, guys, at Michigan, he lost his starting job due to the inaccuracies that we're seeing right now. He finished the 2020 season. This was back in 2020, so I guess this was his freshman year. Back at Michigan, 56% of his passes, guys. That's it. Over his college record as a starter, he was 13-8. That's not really great, guys. 13-8? Come on, bro. Let's see. 64% completion rate in his final season, and it's not regarded as an elite kind of draft prospect. I'm reading some additional comments here as well. Milton was unable to keep his offense competitive. Tennessee lost 38-10 in 2023. Yikes, bro. That was against Georgia. Of course, it was against Georgia. But I'm just not sold on Joe Milton, bro. It's just there's something that I'm seeing. The eye test speaks more than any of those stupid stats. And what I'm seeing from the eye test is that this guy doesn't really I don't know. It does not look good for the Dallas Cowboys. I understand that he doesn't have the world's greatest targets out there, but it's pretty bad. Was supposed to slant left and he ran right. Don't know football. Brian, how do you know? First of all, you're wrong. I think you don't know football. If you're on the left side of a formation, you don't slant left. You go to the corner on a left route. If you're on the left side of the formation, you would have to slant right. So if that was a slant route, he has to go towards the middle of the field. Here we go, guys. We've got a single back formation under center right here, motion on the field. Here's the snap dropping back. There's the handoff, and this will be a gain of about... Looks like a gain of about 5 or 6 yards right there. That's a solid pickup here. This time Hunter goes around the right guard to the LA Rams 42-yard line for a 6-yard gain. LA Rams with the football, a 6-yard gain brings up a 2nd down and 10. A 2nd down and 4. All right, y'all, here we go. Brayon saying that's college. He an NFL player now, barely. Here we go. Here's the snap. There's a toss to the left-hand side. I'm just saying, bro, you said a slant route when you're on the left side of a formation and that the slant route should go left. That's not how football works, bro. It's just not how football works. As a matter of fact, I could I could drop some extra knowledge if we have to during our next commercial break.
The receiver takes a few steps upfield, then cuts hard across the middle. It's perfect against zone coverage or whenever the quarterback needs to get the ball out quickly.
You see that? That's a slant route, literally right there. First one on my thing. So don't play like that was the route. It was a bad throw or a bad play design. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff to the running back, and that's going to go straight up through the teeth of the defense across midfield down at the 46-yard line. First and 10, 8 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Okay. We've got a 1st and 10 after that pickup right here. Let's get focused again. I'm going to step away from the comment area. Stepping away from the comment area from the 48-yard line, a 1st and 10 for Stetson Bennett, who is under center. We got 3 receivers on the right-hand side and now a man in motion. The jet sweep is successful. He does pick up some yardage, picks up 10 and then some, picks up about 14 yards on that play. That's good for a 1st down for the LA Rams. 1st down, LA. David Bacco saying if a receiver goes on the left, does a slant, he goes out of bounds, that makes sense. If you're talking about a corner route now, if you're on the left side of the formation, right, if you're on the left side of the formation and you go up and you go out towards the sideline, that's not a slant route, that's a corner route. If you're on the left side and you go here, we've got an injury. So this is the perfect opportunity to break this down for you guys. There's a lot of debate happening right now. There's an injury on the field. The clock is stopped with 7 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. This is the most basic, fundamental route running video right here for you guys.
The slant route. The receiver takes a few steps upfield, then cuts hard across the middle. It's perfect against zone coverage or whenever the quarterback needs to get the ball out quickly. The out route. The receiver runs 10 yards forward, then breaks 90 degrees towards the sideline. It's commonly used to pick up first downs and stopping the clock. Quarterbacks love it because it avoids the traffic in the middle. The go route. The receiver takes off downfield in a straight line. No breaks, no tricks, just speed. It's a foot race against the corner, and the quarterback has to hit the deep ball in stride. When done well, it stretches the defense and opens up lanes underneath. The curl route. It starts like a go route, ends with a snapback. The receiver sprints forward to sell that deep threat, then suddenly stops and turns back towards the quarterback. This creates separation by using the defender's momentum against them. And finally, the post route. A deep vertical run with an inside cut. The receiver drives upfield, then breaks at an angle towards the goalpost. If the safety is late or out of position, this route can break a game wide open with one throw.
Like and follow if you want to see more.
The receiver runs a vertical stem, plants hard, then breaks to the back pylon. It's like a post route, but the receiver cuts outside instead of in. The comeback route. Receiver fakes a fly route, then snaps back towards the sideline about 12 yards out.
Okay, I don't know if I need to keep running with those, but I feel like I feel like it had to be explained because it's like football 101. That's routes, that's wide receiver routes 101. And if a quarterback throws the football and it hits the players in the numbers, that's clearly the quarterback's fault, right? But if you're supposed to run a slant route and your quarterback puts the pass behind you, that's not the wide receiver's fault. That's the quarterback's fault. Single back formation right now, and we've got a man under center waiting for the snap, steps back, a man in motion, fakes the sweep. There's a flag coming in. This might be a false start on the offense. It will be. False start offense, LA Rams, 5-yard penalty on 1st and 10 becomes 1st and 15. 1st and 15 coming up with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. Okay. Here we go. 1st and 15. Brayon, it's okay. You can be wrong by yourself over there. We'll let you just be wrong. This is going to be a loss of a yard right now. This will bring up a 2nd down and 15. I guess it's no loss right there. 2nd down and 15. Here we go, 2nd down and 15 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. 2nd down and 15 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We are at the, looks like the 38-yard line, dropping back. Stetson Bennett will wind up and throw, and a catch is made through the traffic after a man got a hand on it. Mumpfield is definitely going to get a spot on this roster. Mumpfield picks up the 1st down, a monster gain there. 1st and 10 coming up. We are just outside the red zone now. Call it on the 20-yard line. Here we go. Peter Hahn, thank you for that $20 super chat, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. When does the real season start? It starts September 4th, Brandy. September 4th. September 4th, the real season starts with the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. A single back formation, motion on the field. There's the snap and a handoff, a tackle for a loss. Dallas Cowboys get a stop there. 2nd down and 15. 2nd down and 15. Here we go. Second down and 14. That was a loss of a yard. They're going to call it a gain of a yard. Oh, it's a loss of 4. Excuse me. 2nd down and 14 right now. Here we go. So looks like Zion Childress was the one who made the stop right there. Zion Childress makes the stop. We're at the 24-yard line. A shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Here's the snap, looking left, throwing left. The catch is going to be not made. Tipped up in the air in the tip drill. Nobody comes down with it. Not a white jersey or a navy jersey. So neither of these two teams come up with it. It brings up a 3rd down and 14. Dallas Cowboys doing okay, though. They might hold the LA Rams to a field goal unless they can get a really big bag right here. So 3rd down and 14, football on the 24-yard line. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Dallas Cowboys get a stop here? Let's reset the timeouts, too. We are in the second half. Stop the clock with 5 minutes left to go. Okay, 3rd down and 14, shotgun formation. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, a man in motion. Here's the snap. There's the handoff up the middle, out to about the 20-yard line. Call it the 19. This will bring up a 4th down and 9. So a 4th down and 9 coming up right now after a 4 or 5-yard gain. And it looks like the field goal unit will come out here. So we are going to get a field goal for the Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles going to kick this one with Joshua Carty. Let's see if they can get this through the uprights. Okay. 4th down and 9. Waiting for the snap right here. 4th down and 9 with 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. Here's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And we've got ourselves a 17-6 game. 17-6 game. Okay, give me 1 second here, guys. Joe Milton or Quincy Carter. Did I hear someone say he hit a 70-yard field goal? No, he did not hit a 70-yard field goal. That was a 17 points on that one. P Styles saying, I watched Milton from college. That guy is at his ceiling. I'm sorry, big arm, bad brain. Buy you a beer. Thanks, Peter Hunt. I appreciate that. Let's see. Brian is I don't know, dude. He's all over Joe Milton. Like, man, dude, why don't you just you know, why don't you call up? Why don't you go hang out with your boy Joe Milton? I mean, go shoot your shot. You seem to love this guy so much, bro. He's playing like absolute garbage. It kind of is what it is. I'm just telling you the way that I see it. He's playing like ass. He's had a bad game. He's completed half of his passes. He's got 11 of 21 completed passes for 61 yards over 3 quarters. You cannot, he's got 1 interception and 1 fantasy point today. You cannot convince me, regardless of who his wide receivers are, that he's worth of anything. Ryan Flournoy, we know, can actually play. He's got other players out there as well. Luke Schoonmaker had a chance to go out there. Luke Schoonmaker ain't no bum. Jonathan Mingo isn't bad either. You're going to tell me that Jalen Tolbert didn't get a couple of starts last season? Like, you cannot come at me telling me that Joe Milton is going to end up being the guy when he throws. He's playing like a dumpster fire right now. Where did Cooper Rush go? Cooper Rush went over to the Baltimore Ravens. So Cooper Rush is no longer the backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you, Canon Edits. Canon Edits. Dak is the man. That's why we're wearing his jersey. I wonder how many Joe Milton Cowboys jerseys have sold. That's funny. Travis Case. Look, man, I just call it like I see it, bro. If the Dallas Cowboys play poorly, I'll say that they play poorly. But right now, bro, like, you cannot convince me that Joe Milton is the answer. Maybe next game you'll have a better game, but as I see it right now, not convinced. Not convinced. Here's the kick, guys. This one goes back, and it will be brought up from the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. The 25 goes out at about the 30-yard line. 4:07 left to go. Okay. So, we've got – so you're going to tell me that because Milton is playing with the practice squad that he can't perform? Because I think Shedeur Sanders has something to say about that. He had 2 passing touchdowns I'm waiting to see if we can see the same thing out of Milton right now. I don't know if that's going to be a possibility here. Here we go from the 21-yard line. Here's the snap dropping back. Milton will wheel out to the right-hand side. He will wind up and throw, and the catch is made by these, second string, third string practice squad guys. Catch was made right there. Number 6 on the grab. Looks like Kelly on the catch there. Milton, to this point, bro, unless he can show me something on this drive, I'm out. I'm out on Milton. Maybe he will prove me wrong. I hope that he does because I want the Dallas Cowboys to win, obviously. Here's the snap. Milton on a play action will wind up and throw. Catch is made shy of midfield down at the 49-yard line. This time Fairweather gets the grab at the Dallas Cowboys 49 for 4 yards. I want to be wrong, bro. I'm telling you right now, I want to be wrong about this. 2nd down and 6 coming up after that grab. 2nd down and 6 coming up after that grab, guys. Football to the Dallas Cowboys 49-yard line. We are getting across midfield right now. Under center, Joe Milton takes it. He will hand this one off, and Maffa will pick up about 2 or 3 yards on that play. Gets to the 48-yard line across midfield. Call that a gain of 3. We got a 3rd down and 3 coming up for Dallas. Here we go. Don't let him bug you, Courtney. What happened, Courtney? Oh, Acuna Matata. Acuna Matata. 3rd down and 3 with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to go, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down and 3 with 2:30 left to go. In the 3rd quarter, football at the 48-yard line, guys. I'm telling you right now, I want to be wrong about Milton. There's a big shot downfield. No flag for pass interference. That looked like an obvious one. That looked like an obvious pass interference. And by the way, that 50-yard pass earlier that you were saying Jonathan Mingo didn't catch was ruled a pass interference, so it wasn't even his fault that he didn't catch that. 4th down and 3 coming up right now. 4th down and 3, and the Dallas Cowboys punt team likely going to come out 2:16. The clock has stopped. I think that should have been a flag for DPI, but no whistle comes in. 4th down and 3, and it looks like the Dallas Cowboys are lined up to go for it right now. That's an interesting choice. 4th down and 3. Here's the snap. Milton will take it, drops back. He's in trouble, has to scramble. Can he pick it up? He will wind up. He will not. He will go for it, and using his legs, he will pick up the 1st down. 1st down. What? Are they ruling him? They're ruling him short. Wow. Let's watch it one more time. They are ruling him short and saying that that's going the other way. Did he step? Let's watch it one more time. Does he stretch the arm out? I mean, the football. This will be interesting to see what happens here. He's not giving the football back, but they're pulling them off the field, and they're going to call this a 1st down. Looks like on a scramble play, Milton could not pick up the 1st down. And this brings up a 1st down here for the Dallas Cowboys. Can't blame the receivers on that one, can you? 2nd down and 9 comes. 2:09 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 coming up. We've got a single back formation here for the LA Rams under center. Stetson Bennett sends a man in motion. Here's the snap. He will hand this off to his running back up the middle, across the midfield, out to the 48-yard line. This brings up a 2nd down, a 6-yard gain right there. 2nd down and 4. Bird with the word. I see you out there. Party at Mario, says Thurman. They should come up with a women's football. They do have that. They do already have that. But they make it like lingerie football. And I've seen some videos of coaches like yelling at the players in a crazy way. Jeremy Webb, thanks for becoming a member. Winds up and throws. The catch is made. A monster play right there. Man, Stetson Bennett not having any issues with his practice squad players, is he? 165 passing yards. 165 passing yards. 13 passes completed on 21 attempts versus 13 passes completed on 24 attempts. What's Stetson Bennett's excuse? 1st down picked up right here for the LA Rams. I'm not going to let it go, bro. I'm not going to let it go. Third quarter coming to an end right now. Third quarter coming to an end right now. Here we go. Here's the snap. High snap, has to corral this one. Wrapped up and dropped inside the 20-yard line. 43 seconds left to go. This does put us inside the red zone for the LA Rams, guys. Inside the red zone for the LA Rams. A 2nd down and 6 coming up right now. 2nd down and 6 coming up right now. I love how Brian is still trying to defend this guy. Stetson Bennett is out here throwing to nobodies right now and has 3 times the yardage, at least twice the yardage here. Here's a 6-7 yard pickup right here. Call it a 5.5 yard pickup. This will bring up a 3rd down and 1. So 3rd down and 1 coming up for the LA Rams. This will be the end of the quarter, guys. We're not going to get another play before this is done. So let's just go ahead and reset the timer here. Stop the clock, reset the timer, go on to the 4th quarter. Dallas Cowboys down by 11. And there's a chance. Here we go. Mark saying lingerie football. Interesting. Is Milton III the official quarterback backup for the yes, disc golf. He technically is, but so is Will Grier. So Will Grier is also out there, but you know, not necessarily great. Not necessarily great. Okay. Oh man. So I'm actually just doing some quick research on Joe Milton right now here, guys. He completed 64% of his passes in college, right? Last year it looks like his numbers at 64% of his passes, 2,800 yards. He doesn't rank 1st or 2nd or 3rd or 4th or 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th. He ranks 8th best in single season totals by a quarterback in that Tennessee program. So not even in the top 5, top 6, or top 7 there. Let's see. 8-4 record before opting out of the bowl game. Didn't even want to play the bowl game. Reminds me of Anthony Richardson trying to pull himself out of games. I don't know, man. I'm just not convinced, bro. It's just not there. It's just not there. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. Okay. Dallas needs to find a backup quarterback that worked in a grocery store. Be right back. Got to call the wifey. Awesome. Thanks for checking back in, Jeremy Webb. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Let Grier play the 4th quarter. I'm with you, Brian. Let's see what Will Grier can do. I always believe my Cowboys will come back. I'm with you, Andrea Paisley. I'm with you. Number 2, my Samsung phone. Let my Samsung phone play. Anyways, Emmitt Smith up there. They're talking about him. Stafford is a Hall of Famer. Dude, half of my words got cut off right there, Greasy Flight, and I thought you were saying Stafford is a hoe. That's what I get for not seeing the rest of it. Anyone? Okay. All right, guys, here we go. A 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the LA Rams. We are on the 14-yard line inside of the red zone. 13-yard line inside of the red zone. You say Mingo dropped a 50-yard pass. He got the pass interference on that play, bro. Do you not remember that? He dropped the 50-yard pass because he had a defender who pulled on him, and he got the 50 yards picked up anyways. Here's the snap. Here's a throw. This catch will be made on the right-hand side for a 1st down. That's up to the 5-yard line. That's good for a 1st down right here. 1st down, LA Rams. Okay. Okay, guys. I don't believe we will win, says Cannon Edits. 1st and 4, 1st and goal coming up right now, guys, for the Dallas Cowboys. Excuse me, for the LA Rams. LA Rams, a 1st and goal with 14 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. Let's start the clock. Here's a toss to the back, and he will cut back inside, picks up about 2 yards. It brings up a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Brian saying preseason sucks. It's not the worst. It is what it is. Haters, really? I think if you looked at the ratio here, the haters are on the other side. Courtney, it happens. And honestly, right now, we got a 1st and goal. Thank you guys for helping us get to 36.5. There was a penalty on the play, guys. A holding against the offense will back up the LA Rams. This will bring up a repeat 1st down, 1st and goal, but it backs them up to the 14-yard line. So a 1st and goal from the 14. Could be better, says Thurman. The game's not over. It's football, though, says Brian. It sure is. Sorry, but the Dallas Cowboys do not have this one, and I hope that they can beat the Eagles in their first game. Sarah? I hope that they can too. Sierra saying it's an easy dub. Jeff Metterling saying, I feel sorry for everyone here. Okay, guys. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. There's the handoff around the right-hand side. This is going to be a big gain, and this will be all the way out to about the 9-yard line. So call that a 5-yard gain. That will help. That brings up a 2nd down and goal. They're down at the 9. Down at the 9. Okay. Gotta make sure I don't get thrown off of my funk over all this Joe Milton talk because he's not even worth talking about. Shotgun formation. Here we go from the 9-yard line. 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Waiting for the snap right here. Stetson Bennett takes the snap. It was in his face, a 4-man rush. He will wind up and throw. The catch is made. Easy play right there. And the Dallas Cowboys will give up another touchdown. Touchdown, LA Rams. So the Rams get another one here. The Rams will score on this one. And it is what it is. That's crazy to say, says Wesley. Look, bro. Again, just call it the way that I see it. The only man I want to see playing football right now for the Dallas Cowboys is Dak Prescott. And then the next person that I want to see is Micah Parsons. That's all I want. Like, there's no point in getting fired up on this 2nd string, possibly a 3rd string, gonna possibly be a 3rd stringer behind Will Grier if he keeps playing like this. Like, the argument for it, bro, the argument for it to me is you're saying that Jalen Brooks, Ryan Flournoy, Josh Kelly, Jonathan Mingo, Jalen Moreno, these guys, all of these receivers out here, that they are miles and miles below guys like Smith and whoever Presley is, Schrader, Redmond. Like, no, I don't think so. I just don't think so. I just don't. How about trading Micah for Sean McVay, bro? Honestly, that might actually be fair, dude. Sean McVay would be a great head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Would love to see what Sean McVay could do. I'm really happy on my couch, well-fed, took a shower, and watching this channel. Thanks, Peter Hahn, for hanging out with us. New to this channel, I'll be here for the games going forward. Great entertainment, says P. Styles. Thank you very much. No, Joe needs to start, says Danny McKinstry. Just a friendly reminder, it's preseason. I'm with you. You gotta love the enthusiasm of the Cowboys fans. Cheer for failure, says Jaden. Look, man, ain't nobody cheering right now. I'm definitely not cheering. But it is what it is, and we are here to entertain you guys. The show must go on. We don't even recognize any of these players. Yeah, it's not CeeDee Lamb. It's not George Pickens. It's not Jalen Tolbert. Shane Clouding with a $2 super chat saying, how do you feel about Jerry? The UK news coverage always seems negative. Is he doing more harm than good over the last few years? Shane, from the perspective of a Dallas Cowboys fan, bro, straight up, I think the Dallas Cowboys will have success but will not win a Super Bowl again in Jerry Jones's tenure as the GM/manager. And I know I'm not alone in thinking that. I think a lot of people feel like it's time, more than time, like well past time, that Jerry Jones just lets it go, bro. Just facts. Andrea saying, yes, I'm new to this channel. Appreciate you, Andrea, for checking in. I don't know if it's Andrea or Andrea, but thanks for checking in. Y'all, my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. I apologize for getting wrapped up with just one person in the chat area. This isn't about one person. This isn't about one quarterback. This is about the Dallas Cowboys versus the LA Rams and keeping you guys entertained. So if you guys want to do me a favor, just stick around for 5, 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to do my best to try to earn your thumbs up on this live stream and try to earn your subscribe moving forward. I will be live tomorrow as well. I believe the game is the Bears and Dolphins, and I'm going to be covering that game tomorrow should everything go the way it should go. But, you know, 4-month-old downstairs, going to have to spend some family time. Here's the kickoff, guys, to the 20, the 25. And down at about the 26, maybe the 27. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys right now. Stanley saying LMAO Mario. See you, Stanley. I see you, Courtney. All right, guys. Thanks, Brandy. Much love. Appreciate that. 504 says Rusty Baker. Appreciate you, Rusty Baker. Rams fan here saying hello. What up, Rams fan? Shout out to all of the Rams fans. By the way, let's get rid of this scrolling text, guys. We got a 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Dallas Cowboys. Milton will wind up and throw. This catch is going to be made at about the 34-yard line on 1st and 10. Call that a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3 coming up right now. 2nd down and 3. The receiver on the end of that one looks like that was Holden for 7 yards to the Dallas 34. $5 super chat coming in from Jaden. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much, Jaden, saying burn your jersey live stream. Not for $5. You're about 2-0 short. There's the run up the middle, and that's going to be good for a Dallas Cowboys 1st down. 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys here. Come on, guys. That's it. Break it up. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. It's not and goal. It would be great if it was. 1st and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys from the Dallas 38-yard line. Have yet to cross midfield. I do have the drive chart down below, guys, so y'all can see how this is going. Come on, Milton, pretend it's a real game, says Wade Tuckness. I hope he is pretending that it's a real game. I really want to be wrong about this guy. Like, I want to see something great. Here's the pass up the middle. The catch made at the 45-yard line. Call that a gain of 7. It brings up a 2nd down and 3. Like, being wrong, there's nothing wrong with being wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. Oso Digizua is on camera right now. They're having a conversation with him on the sideline. Did Christina check in? I see you, gorgeous. My beautiful wife is in the house. Christina said, although I think he'd look better in green and gold. Oh, no. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. I got to start my clock. I'm a little behind here. 2nd down and 3. It looks like there's an injury on the field, guys. Let's find out who it is. Looks like number 77 down on his back for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's find out who that is. It's not Nate Thomas. Looks like there's an injury on the field. Charles. So, right guard Shaquille Charles is down on the field right now. Shaquille Charles, 26 years old, 6'4", 321 pounds, out of LSU. He is the 2nd string right guard, for the Dallas Cowboys, and he is down on the ground on his back. Looks like he is in pain right now. Let's hope that he's okay. I got to fix my scoreboard. I didn't add that extra point. Thank you. So someone mentioned Jeremy Webb with the $1 super chat. Appreciate that, Jeremy. Okay, it's 6-24. It says Ayexi Sella. It was your comment that helped correct the scoreboard, so thank you, Ayexi Sella. I don't know if I said that right. Ayexi. I think it's like Ayexi. Anyways, what's up, dude? Appreciate that. I do appreciate you guys keeping me honest. Thank you for gifting out those 1st down memberships, guys. We're going to be doing members-only live streams again here during the football season. It will be every single week for the pick'ems. We're going to do this the day before the actual pick'ems, so that way we can do the pick'ems together. And in case you guys are wondering what the heck I'm talking about when it comes to pick'ems, this is what I'm talking about. So, every week, we're going to be giving away $100. If you can guess who all of the winners will be in Week 1. If you've got a weird feeling in Week 1 and you think the Chicago Bears will upset this Minnesota Vikings team, you can put that in your pick'ems. And if you are right and you get all 16 of the matchups correct, you could win $100. You and anybody else who gets all 16 of the guesses right will be in the pot, but then there is a tiebreaker, and what you would have to do is guess the total number of points scored after all of these games. I'm going to add all of the game scores, so if this game ends 24-21, and this game ends 17-35, and this game ends 26-21, and we add all of these up, I'm going to add up all of them, and you guys tell me how many points you think will be scored. That'll be the tiebreaker if needed. So if you guys want to sign up for a free $100, all you got to do is sign up using this link. It's a 2nd down and 3 from the 45-yard line. A wide open throw on the sideline. It's a catch, and it's down at the 20. Let's go. Dallas Cowboys holding, making a monster grab for 35 yards down at the 20-yard line. A big play right there, guys. We go inside the red zone. We are now inside the red zone after a monster play here. This brings up a 1st and 10. Hurry up offense seems to be working well. 1st and 10, a throw. The catch will not be made right there. What happened? 1st and 10, a whistle came in. It would have been a touchdown. But a false start against the Dallas Cowboys here. 5-yard penalty, repeat 1st down. So a false start, 5-yard penalty. Terry's saying the Eagles will win the first game. Well, you get a chance to win $100 if you're right on that. There's the link one more time, guys. Go ahead and play. We've got over 150 people now as of today who have signed up to play. So your chances are still pretty good. Once we get over 1,000, then your chances start going down. But we've got plenty of opportunities here. Here's the snap on the wheel out to the right-hand side on the move, and it looks like Joe Milton will put his head down and pick up about 7 or 8 yards using his legs. This will bring up a 2nd down. Call that a 2nd down, and I see a 2nd down and 7 after an 8-yard gain here for Joe Milton on the ground around the right-hand side. Got to get this clock ticking once again. Okay, guys, 10 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here. Just about 10.5 minutes, 2nd down and 10. Dallas Cowboys trailing. Here's the snap. There's the handoff up the middle. The run is beautiful. A pickup of about, oh my gosh, I don't know, 12 yards right there. Looks like Davis will pick up 12 yards. Good for a Dallas Cowboys. 1st down. 1st down, Dallas. 1st and goal coming up for the Dallas Cowboys. It is a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line, bouncing off the defense. Picks up about 3 yards down at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal for the Dallas Cowboys now at the 2-yard line, looking to punch it in. If the Cowboys can punch this one in, it'll be their first touchdown of the day. Preseason records don't count. I know. But it does give us a little bit of insight into what we can expect out of the season. Courtney saying, breaking news, it's preseason. It is preseason. But here we go. We've got a single back formation. Joe Milton under center. Here is the snap and the handoff to the running back who tries to go through the entire squad. I don't see why. I mean, you had plenty of time. Milton ran that all the way back to you. 3rd and 2, no gain on this one. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. The clock will continue ticking. Should have just ran that one around the edge. Don't know. Who's trying to bet $100? Cowboys ain't winning. There's no bet, Sierra. It's free to play. It's free to play. That link that I dropped in there, it's free to play. One person will win every single week, or one person can win every single week. And only one person. Looks like there's going to be a flag that comes in. Another false start against the Dallas Cowboys on 3rd and goal. We'll make it 3rd and goal again. But that backs them up from the 2-yard line to the 7-yard line. Tell Milton to throw the ball 20 yards and he'll throw it 20 yards. Tell him to throw 30 yards and he'll throw it 60, says David McClain. So then why does he only have 136? Honestly, the only reason he got 136, the only reason he even broke 100 yards is because of that last 36-yard pass he had. 3rd down and goal coming up right now. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Waiting for the snap is Joe Milton. He takes the snap. He drops back. He looks right. He will wind up and throw this one to the back corner. It's there. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. about FN time. A touchdown here for the Dallas Cowboys. This is going to be Fairweather on the grab, who will put up 6 points. The extra point attempt, it's still not going to be enough. Dallas Cowboys have a lot of ground to make up right now. Too little, too late, man. Both feet stayed in, though, on that grab. Put that right where it needed to be at that back pylon. That was a good throw. That was a good throw. Okay. All right, guys. Again, I hope that I'm wrong about Milton, but it's just good to see a touchdown. So a 2-point conversion coming up right now, guys. 2-point conversion coming up now for the Dallas Cowboys. Dropping back, Milton will wind up and throw. Catch is made, and this makes it a 10-point game here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's still a 2-possession game, but it's 14-24 now, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So LA Rams will get the football back. Dallas Cowboys need to make a stop right now. 8 minutes and 48 seconds left to go right here. You think the Rams beating the Texans in week 1? I think they might. I think they might. Let's ask a quick question for you guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Who would you rather have? Shedeur Sanders or Joe Milton III? Let's do that quick question here. Who would you rather have? Even a blind squirrel finds the nut eventually. Hey, even a broken clock is right twice a day, Archie. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Connecticut, says Stephanie Scratcher. Whose house? Rams' house. Andrea is saying they might. Look, man, there's no wrong answer here. This is your own personal preference, right? If you like Joe Milton, then click Joe Milton. If you like Shedeur Sanders, then click Shedeur Sanders. But who do you think is the better quarterback? Who do you think is going to have the better NFL career? Who would you rather have as your backup? Cowboys took out number 19 at wide receiver. See, big difference, says Breon Mitchell. I'm not even going to touch that one, Breon. First of all, I'm glad you're still here, bro. I actually thought you left. So it's good to have you in here. RS saying giggity. Paper Plane saying giggity. Giggity, giggity. Giggity goo. This is Mario's house, says Rhonda Davis. That is close. That is close. I run the show, guys, but at the end of the day, this is our house. This is Football Nation, not Football Guy. This is Football Nation. Let's effing go, guys. FN Sports, you see that down at the bottom? It's not just me. This channel wouldn't exist if it wasn't for you guys. This channel would not exist if it wasn't for you guys. And once again, I just want to bring it up, guys. 87% of the watch time comes from people who are not subscribed to this channel. 87%. And this is just in the last 28 days, not subscribed. So if you guys want to help this channel out, you want this channel to grow, you think that there's potential in this channel, guys, and you want to be a part of Football Nation, there ain't no nation like Football Nation, because Football Nation don't stop. Guys, help a brother out. Let's pump those numbers up. I have no idea how many likes we have on this video, but that also helps. Doesn't matter. That'll be the last time that I ask during this game, y'all. I do appreciate y'all. Here's the kickoff, and the LA Rams will bring the football out. Looks like to the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, wrapped up at the 40, down at the 41. A solid return for the LA Rams, and that's a good move right there. So, 1st and 10 coming up for the LA Rams. Let's see what happens here. A good solid return for the LA Rams here. About 8 and 40. Whoops. Running the clock on my own, Muhammad Ali. Thanks, Courtney. Appreciate that. Much love to you. Okie dokie. Here we go. Single back formation, motion on the field. Cooper, I want to say Cooper Kupp because I see the number 10. I know that's Covey. That's a handoff to the running back, though, and this is straight up the middle. That's a big gain right there of about 13. Call it 17 yards. Schrader around the right guard, showing the Cowboys how it's done on the ground. A monster play right there. Let's start the clock. That's good for an LA Rams first down. LA Rams out to the Dallas Cowboys 42 already. So this drive started on the 41-yard line. One play, good for 16 yards. Big gain right there. the GOAT at basketball. Honestly, I love doing those basketball streams. That was a lot of fun. Those playoff games were great. From the 43-yard line, single back formation under center right now, waiting for the snap. Man in motion. He takes it. He hands this off. Again, right up the middle. Where is the rushing defense? Wow, still on his feet, breaking tackles, multiple tackles, and Schrader showing off the guns right now. Schrader with a big carry there. Another first down for the LA Rams. And the Rams are inside the red zone after that play right there. 25-yard run for Schrader up the middle to the Dallas Cowboys 18-yard line. This defense looks way too tired right now. This defense looks way too tired right now. All right, guys, 7 minutes left to go here in the first. Can the Cowboys get a much-needed stop? Can the Cowboys get a much-needed stop? Here's the snap. There's the handoff this time. Again, Schrader missing the defenders, going through the defenders and picking up yardage. Picks up about 9 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 1. Maybe a first down right here. I mean, if it's not a first down, I'll be surprised. That was very close to being a first down. I got a 2nd down and 1 is what my eyes said, but let's see where the officials mark this one. We might get a measurement here. Shout out to Sarah. This game is over big time, says Sarah. Oof. Could be. Could be. Mark Cope saying, put in fresh guys. Honestly, they might even be fresh guys who just got burned on that first play. The guys who are out of shape, the guys who aren't going to make the roster anyways, we're at that moment right now. Say it ain't so, Joe. Say it ain't so. My love is a heartbreaker. Bam, bam, wow, wow. Say it ain't so. Dear Daddy, I write you. In spite of years of silence, you cleaned up, found Jesus. Things are good. Also, I hear this bottle of Stevens awakens ancient feelings like Father. All right, I'm going to stop screaming because my voice is already going out. Okay, guys. So we have a measurement right here. Probably need more water. Definitely, these games are very difficult on the voice, guys. I do a lot of talking. I know I should probably cut it back maybe just a little bit with how much I scream and shout and let it all out. I was almost going to break into a song again, bro. I don't know, dude. I do that all the time. It's one of the things that I do. But we are in the middle of a pause right now, and I have the clock still ticking, but I shouldn't have it still ticking. They are going to mark this a first down, guys, so about 6 minutes and 57 seconds left to go. This will be marked as a first down after the chain gang got it settled. 1st and 10 coming up here. We are still inside the red zone, and the LA Rams on the Dallas Cowboys 8-yard line. Thank you, Mr. Soto. D. Soto with that 214 in here. Save your breath. This one's for the Rams. Hey, man, we're here to have some fun. Is that Damon Clark? What? Guys, CeeDee Lamb got laid out by the officials earlier. CeeDee Lamb got absolutely laid out by the officials earlier, and it cost the Dallas Cowboys 15 yards, honestly. Showing blitz here, the Dallas Cowboys looks like they might go after. A lot of motion on the field here from Sean McVay's offense. There's a run right up the gut. It's going to be a 2-yard gain right here. Call it a gain of 3. Schrader goes down at the Dallas Cowboys 5-yard line. So we are and goal, guys, and goal. 2nd down and goal now from the 5. My heart is with the Cowboys. My money is with the Rams, says Miguel. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. 6 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here. We've got a single back formation waiting for the snap. Motion on the field again. Every play, a lot of motion, a lot of misdirection. Good wind up and a throw wide open in the back of the end zone. That's good for a touchdown for the LA Rams. Touchdown, Rams. Bro. Another one. The LA Rams just having their way with the Dallas Cowboys right here. Was there a penalty or a flag on the play? I don't think so. beautiful misdirection, just completely burned. He was reading the player and not keeping his eyes on the football. Harris goes like this as if it was someone else's fault. It was Harris's fault all the way. Could have been and should have been a sack. Instead, it ends up being 6 points for the LA Rams. Good throw to the back pylon right there. Cardi about to put this one up. Looks like Presley was there for a 5-yard touchdown, guys. That was Presley's score. 5:57 left to go. I keep the clock ticking. I don't know why. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good, and the extra point is there. The score is 31-14, and the Dallas Cowboys down by, what is that, 17 points right now? 17-point deficit here for the Dallas Cowboys. I think I know the answer to this one, but Rams fans, this is your chance to troll a little bit. Are the Cowboys cooked? Are the Cowboys cooked? That should be an easy one for most of you guys. I don't think it's over until it's over. But coming back from 17, man, that's a 3-possession game. There's a big difference between a 16-point game and a 17-point game. And right now it's a 17-point game. So, B Corf, what's going up? Saying, what's up, brother? How you doing? Let's see. Yup, says Gary. 31-22 Steelers. Did Aaron Rodgers play in that preseason game? Are we going to be doing the pump cam like during the NBA stream? I don't know, Shane. Someone brought that up earlier. That would be interesting. Can't troll much in the preseason, but thanks, says Gilbert Baca. Fair enough. There's the kick, guys, and this one will go through the back of the end zone. So the Dallas Cowboys are going to start this drive, 1st and 10, coming up for Dallas at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for Dallas at the 30-yard line. If you had Romo back, maybe. I don't think so, Wesley. I don't think so, Wesley. Okay, so the Evans kick, 65 yards from the LA Rams. That puts the Dallas Cowboys on the 35-yard line, excuse me. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys now. 1st and 10 coming up for the Dallas Cowboys with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. It's about to be 9 o'clock. Here's the quick snap, and Joe Milton in the pocket. Looking downfield, will wind up and throw. 2 hands up. The catch looks like it will not be made. The ball is jarred loose as he is drilled on that one. Jalen Brooks hit on that. Pass is incomplete. Stops the clock. This will bring up a 2nd down. So a 2nd down and 10. 5:50 left to go. Preseason, guys, says Andrea Paisley. Rusty Brown saying, bring Emmitt Smith back. Who would be the all-star team for the Dallas Cowboys? The greatest of all time. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. This is a big run up the gut, guys. A gain of about 13, 14. Still going 15, 16 yards right there. And it looks like Davis will pick up 16 yards for a Dallas Cowboys 1st down. Moving the football all the way up to the LA Rams 34-yard line. Let's go. So the Dallas Cowboys get up to the 34. 1st and 10, excuse me, the 49. We're going to get back-to-back big plays. This will take him to the 34. A big run up the middle, and there it is. The play out to the 34-yard line. Back-to-back plays. Davis will pick up another 15 yards, another 1st down for Dallas. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. The clock is ticking. We might have to stop it here for an injury. So we did get a man on a knee right now, and I think that's Joe Milton who was down on one knee. He's holding this arm down by his side like he's got an issue with the shoulder or the arm. And Milton does not look happy. He's holding the forearm, wrist, elbow area. Milton, wincing in pain, is on the sideline holding the arm. He's saying, no, I'm good, I'm good. Interesting. Joe Milton on the sideline now, guys, for the Dallas Cowboys. It's a 1st and 10. And we are going to see Will Grier out here. So Will Grier, number 15, going to get a chance here. 1st and 10. Flags come in on the very first play for a false start against the Dallas Cowboys. 5-yard penalty will make it a 1st and 15. 1st and 15 will back the Dallas Cowboys up to the 39-yard line. Here we go. 1st and 15. Mario, can you honestly say that the Cowboys will make the playoffs? Be honest. Gary, yes, I can. Yes, I can. We've seen it before. We've seen it before where they've had not one, not two, but 3 teams in the NFC East make it to the playoffs, and I do believe that we could see that again. I do believe that we could see that again. Here's the snap. We saw 3 teams in the NFC North last year make it into the playoffs. There's a run down to the 29-yard line, a big gain there. A pickup of 10 yards will make it a 2nd down and 5 after this. 2nd down and 5. Use ground defense, Cowboys, says Gabriel Rodriguez. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 10. Gonna scramble. Will Grier gonna run, go for the pylon, go there, gives himself up, picks up the 1st down. That is enough to move the chains right here, maybe? He doesn't. He gives himself up too early. Come on, bro. You know that you give yourself up at the start of the slide, not the end of it. It's a 3rd down and 1, and we still got Milton holding his arm on the sideline right now. 3rd down and 1. Here's the snap. The handoff to the running back up the gut, and Davis will pick up a few yards there with 4 minutes left to go. Davis doing a decent job, guys. Let's reset the downs. 1st and 10. 1st down, Dallas. Lindsay, thanks for checking in. Courtney, Disc Golf. Victoria Vaughn, thanks for checking in. Gabriel, Jaden, D. Soto, CMC later, Richmond, Wesley, Coinage, thanks for checking in, guys. Appreciate y'all. 1st and 10 this time from the 22-yard line, a shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. There's the snap. Will Grier will look right, doesn't like it, looks left instead. The screenplay breaks big. This time it'll be a pickup of 10 yards down inside the red zone. 1st down. You want to talk about a good-looking quarterback? Making Milton look silly right now. Will Grier out here picking up a big 1st down right there on a beautiful screenplay. Sells that screenplay, which is what I really liked. So this is a 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys with 3:03 left to go. 3:03. Here we go. Shotgun formation from the 11-yard line. Will Grier takes the snap, drops back, looks left, shoots to the end zone. This time, tries to reach for it with one hand, turns around, looks at the official, wants the flag for the DPI. Not going to be called. That stops the clock here with 2:48. Not liking Schottenheimer's decisions today, says James Fox. Jaden saying, keep up the broadcasting. That helps your team too. Hey, man. All I'm doing is trying to help you guys. I can't help my team. All I can do is cheer them on. I'm here to help you guys, for those of you who don't have access to the game or want something different from your normal broadcasters. Maybe you want to connect and have this watch party. Wesley, thanks for subscribing. Here's the snap, dropping back on 2nd and 10. Looking left, throwing left, catch is made. This time inside the 10. On 2nd and 10, looks like a pickup of about 3 yards. It brings up a 3rd down and 7. Catch was made there this time by Davis out of the backfield. Okay. Can only cheer on the Cowboys, says Lindsey Hurd. You already know. Pastor Young saying Rams house. 3.5K subscribers reached. Guys, the next goal is to try to get to that 50,000. And then the 100,000 if we can get there. Here we go, y'all. From the 8-yard line, there's the snap. It's in the dirt. Will Grier on 3rd down and 6 in trouble. He will scramble to the right. He's got some space. He's going to pump fake. He's going to run. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Will Grier on his opening drive coming out here takes it all the way for a touchdown. Hey, but Joe Milton's the guy, though, right? 20-31 after that touchdown here. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. It's still preseason, my Dallas friends. Plenty of games left to go. That's facts, bro. That's facts, Pastor Young. Hell yeah, I see you. Should bring Will out than Milton. I mean, I'm with you, bro. Here's the kick. The kick is up. There it is. The kick is good. The extra point attempt is good, guys. It's a 10-point game once again, but we do have very little time with 2:31 left to go in this game. Wow, that was fast, Grier says so nice. Touchdown Cowboys, says Thomas Bush. Now what, says Courtney. Thurman saying interception. Don't forget about me. I'm at work doing his Amazon orders. Jeremy Webb. This has nothing to do with him for any financial barriers. Jeremy Webb right now is out there delivering orders for Amazon, and we're keeping him plugged into the Dallas Cowboys games. That's what this is about, bro. For whatever reason that you have that you cannot check into the game, for whatever reason you have that you can't check into the game, guys, or watch the game on your own time or whatever it is, maybe you need the radio broadcast versus your regular TV broadcast, I am here for you. Thank you guys so much for helping this channel grow. Thank you for giving me 5, 10, 15 minutes of your time today, bro. That means more than you guys know. Even if you don't hit the like button, even if you don't subscribe to this channel ever, but you like to watch or listen to the commentary, every minute that you guys give me on your Saturday night is very much appreciated. So thank you guys so much for sticking around with us and being a part of Football Nation, because you're part of Football Nation whether you know it or not. There's the kickoff, guys, and this goes through the back of the end zone. Dallas Cowboys going to let the LA Rams start this one on the 30-yard line here. Going to start this one on the 30. It'll bring up a 1st and 10, and the LA Rams get the football back. 1st and 10 coming up right now. 2:31 left to go. Lindsey Hurd says no problem. Appreciate that. Why isn't Dak playing? Because it's preseason, Sarah, and Dak already is coming off of an injury. Dak Prescott with the hamstring injury. Dak Prescott with the hamstring injury last year that he suffered. His hamstring literally like detached from his detached from his leg. So, okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Courtney, keep doing what you're doing. Here we go, guys. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side. This is going to be a pickup of about 5 yards right now. 1st and 10, 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. Two things not allowed in this chat room, guys. That's racism and sexism. Not going to fly here. My moderators will make sure that we shut that shit down real quick. And I apologize for cursing, but those are two things that we do not allow in this chat room. That's just not going to happen, bro. It's just not going to happen. So keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Keep it going, ladies. I appreciate all the ladies in this chat room right now. Don't need any of that negative energy from any side right now. You want to talk about the sport, you want to talk about the game, that's fine. But we're not going to go down that route. Approaching the 2-minute warning right now. Actually, this should take us to the 2-minute warning. No, 2:25 left to go. 2nd down and 5. Timeout was called here. So the Dallas Cowboys want a chance to get the football back. That's one timeout that was called against the Dallas Cowboys. So 2nd down and 5 from the 40. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. This time a run up the gut will be a stop right there. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. Quick 3rd down and 4. Here we go. Lindsay saying, no, we need Dak. Peace and love, you filthy animals, says Water Friend. Smiley saying, give Dak 3 games and call it a wrap. All right, y'all, here we go. It's a 3rd down and 4. Another timeout called by the Dallas Cowboys. If they lose this 1st down right here, if they give up this 1st down now, this game is over, and they will just be able to kneel it out from this point on. They'll be able to kneel it out from this point on. Which is the Rams quarterback just joined. Right now, it has been all game long. The Rams quarterback has been Stetson Bennett. Bennett will take it. Actually, we have a new quarterback in, and that is going to be good for a 1st down right there. Thanks for calling that out. That's going to be a 1st down right here for the LA Rams, and that'll probably be it. This takes us to the 2-minute warning, guys. This will take us to the 2-minute warning, and I think the Dallas Cowboys are just going to go ahead and 6 consecutive games versus 2024 playoff teams played in 32 days for the Dallas Cowboys. 6 of last 7 games to end the season against playoff teams. Rough way to lose last season. It was rough. Ain't no nation like Football Nation. Go Pittsburgh. Bennett is good. I'm down for some rush. Game over, says Pastor. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys might be cooked. 70% of you guys say it is cooked. 70% of you guys have said it is cooked. All right, guys. Let's do this one. Start a poll. Have you signed up for Pick'ems? Have you signed up for Pick'ems week 1? Yes or no? Again, final time I'll bring this one up, guys. If you can guess the winners of all of these games, you will be up for $100, dude. And you don't have to bet. You're not betting any money, guys. All you got to do is participate and play. If you guys also, by the way, the one thing that I'm asking for is your email address. I'm going to be totally transparent with that. And I need to be transparent with that because if you give me a bum email address and you get them all right, I'm going to email you at that email address. And if you get them all right and you don't respond to me within the week, between that week and the next week, bro, I'm not going to go chase you down to give you $100. So if you sign up for it, make sure you use a valid email address, and that will be how you guys can win. That's all I'm asking is an email address. You sign up, you make your picks. It's super simple, dude. It's super simple. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and here, let's do this. Let's just do this real quick and show y'all exactly what this is going to look like. So if you sign up for it, guys, it's just a Google Doc. It's just a Google Doc. Take a look at this. So you come in here and you pick your winners, right? You just enter your name. You pick your winners. Who do you think is going to win? You think the Dolphins are going to win this one? You think the Steelers are going to win here? Let's go with Jaguars, right? Let's go Cardinals. I like Cardinals here. Commanders should win in week 1. I like the Buccaneers here. I'll take the Bengals. Sorry, I'm going Patriots on that one. Seahawks, 49ers. Ooh. Sorry, Seahawks fans. Okay, Titans, Broncos. We'll go Broncos. Packers, Lions. We'll go Green Bay because my wife is watching. Let's go Texans, Rams. We're going to take Houston on this one. Bills, Ravens. What a good matchup. Let's go Bills. And then Vikings, Bears. Anyways, if you win, you get $100. There is a tiebreaker. Let's just say you think it's going to be 482 points or whatever it is. All the rules and regulations are here, guys. Once you sign up, that's it. You're home free. So if you guys want to play, all you got to do is click the link that I'm about to drop in the chat. 2 minutes left to go in this football game. It is free to play, guys. Free to play. Free to play. Here you go, guys. Ravens beating the Bills, says Thomas Bush. Here we go, y'all. Here's the snap on 1st and 10. A run around the right-hand side. The user truck stick picks up about 6 yards. 1 minute and 53 seconds left to go in this one. LA Rams all day, says Javi Cam. I'm also a Ravens fan, from Maryland, says Thomas Bush. What up to Alabama, #1? Appreciate you, Alabama. How do we do that? How do we do that? It's right there. There's the link, guys. There is the link. I'm giving away 100 of my own dollars to someone who can get it right. Wesley's saying, bro, Mario, how dare you? Here's how, Wesley. I messaged all 32 NFL teams, and the only team that responded to me was the Houston Texans. They actually sent me a swag bag. Victory formation. They're going to take the knee right here on 2nd down and 4. This will be it, guys. Making it 2nd down, 3rd down, and 5. Either way, that'll be the end of the game, guys. That's the final score. So that's the only reason, is because I like the Houston Texans because they helped me out. So, you know, it is what it is. Garage saying they are cooked. They're done. No, on the 4th, I have soccer practice, says Lindsey Hurd. Well, Lindsey, it's okay because I'll be live on the 5th, and I'll be live on the 7th, and I'll be live on the 8th, and I'll be live on the next day, and the next day, and the next day. All right, guys. Final knee of the game right here. 4th down and 7. Player's going to shake hands right now. Coach is going to hit the field. That is going to be the final score. If you are new to the channel, thank you guys for watching. Come back tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow with more football for y'all. Unfortunately, my Dallas Cowboys did not have enough to win this one with the B team, but it is what it is. We'll get a better chance next time. We'll get them next time, right? Final score. You see it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Final score is going to be 31-21 LA Rams. 31-21 LA Rams. Okay, that's it. Off to watch the Niners, says Courtney. Dallas stinks again, says William Z. So nice, you are very welcome. Not the Rams, but have at it. Great to be here, guys. I'm excited for this football season. I'm very excited for this football season. Going to have to take care of the voice, but I've got some other things I got to take care of, including my wife and my son downstairs, so I'm going to go do that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stick around for the rest of this one. But my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation, guys, and until next time, let's effing go. See you guys later. Peace out.